Good afternoon, Texarkana, Texas, and welcome to the National Professional Fishing League, event number 2 here at Wright Patman Lake, brought to you by Progressive. Let me hear y'all. What a great crowd. We appreciate y'all showing up today. A lot better weather than what we had yesterday and then late into the evening. Before we get started, we have a presentation to the mayor of Texarkana, Texas. I want to bring up right now the mayor, Bob Brueggemann. Where's Bob at? Come on up here. Paul? Right up for me, Bob. Listen, on behalf of the National Pro Fishing League, Paul Benson here, one of my partners, Michelle and Brad Fuller, we were excited to come here to Wright Patman, an unknown lake to the nation. I think our anglers put it on the map. It showed out great, not only the water, but this entire town, the hospitality, from Naaman's to Orr Marine to H&W Power Sports to the Hilton Garden Inn to the Texarkana Convention Center. So on behalf of the ownership group, our staff, and the NPFL, we'd like to present you this placard. So this is a good friend of ours, John King, who does this work here. We'll post this up online where you can get this, but he's been doing some great artwork over the years, and he's come on to do these for us. Why don't you say a few words there, Bob?
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We are certainly delighted to have the National Professional Fishing League in Texarkana. I hope that you found us to be hospitable. I knew that you probably would because we are a very warm community. I happened to have been eating last night with my wife at one of the local restaurants and ran into some of the fishermen from Georgia, and they were talking about how they certainly enjoyed being here. They thought Lake Wright Patman is a great lake for fishing. And like I said, we're just delighted on behalf of the city to have you all here. We will be having our next council meeting this coming Monday evening. I will have that with me and present that to the community at that time. But once again, we're certainly glad to have you all here. We hope that you come back, and we'll be delighted to host this event anytime that you all get ready. Thank you all very much.
Bob, appreciate it. You can count on us being back.
All right,
thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much.
All right. Before we bring up these anglers and show those fish off to you, we got one more presentation. So at this time, for Genoa High School bass fishing team, I need Coach Townsend and Logan to come up to the stage, please. Put your hands together, folks. All right, Coach, come over here for me real quick. Logan, you stand right there. So you guys are state-bound. You're going down also to Dardanelle. You guys qualified and everything. You're out here selling sandwiches to raise money. You got the entire team out here. But you got a lot of expenses that go into bass fishing, correct?
Oh, yes, sir. We got 11 teams going, y'all. We got, and more than that qualified, but we got 11 teams going, and that's why we're out selling these pulled pork sandwiches. But WJ Ranch has donated money for everybody here to have free sandwiches. So if you want one, you go over there and get it.
How about that, WJ Ranch? Some of our anglers went out there and did some community service work there. A great, great place for some of those kids to get therapy and everything. We got a surprise for y'all. On behalf of the ownership group, Brad and Michelle Fuller, myself and Paul Benson, we know that fuel, we know that lodging, and we know that food, but baits cost a lot of money. So on behalf of the NPFL, we're going to give you $600 for your trip down to Dardanelle.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job, Logan. You guys go down there and wreck them, all right?
Oh, man, we're going to tear them up.
Okay, there you go. All right, who's ready to see some fish? All right. Everything's big in Texas. We got pulled pork, we got brews, we got cowboy hats. How about we get that first angler up here to the stage? Coming up to the scales, boat number 64. Takes your company from Clinton, Ohio. Put your hands together for Drew 6. Bring it on up here, Drew. Drew coming up to the stage here, had some boat problems late, but he's got a few out there to show those folks. Show it to the crowd, Drew. There you go, doing some work today. Good job there, right there by Mr. Andrew Capps, driving that rig up. Drew's got a few booms right there. He's got 5 in the bag. Absolutely. They don't call him Drew 5 in the box 6 for nothing. All right, 7-11, 2-day total. You got 5 here. Way to make amends, my man. How about a weight of 1505, getting you a 2-day total of 23 pounds. Let's thank some sponsors.
Hey, Great Lakes Yurt Company. I got the family back home. Got my kid, my little 4-year-old. I know he's rooting for me. C6 out of body, fiberglass repair. Ready for hair and chain. Good done.
All right, Drew, we'll see you down in Florida, my man. Good job. All right, next to the scales, boat number 80. Pro from Lee, from Texas, River Lee. Throw it out there, River. Give me the giveaways. River, 13-13 over 2 days. He's got 2 in the bag today. He's looking forward to Orlando and Harris Chain. I know that. All right, my man. 3-day total of. Day 3, we're going to go at. Come on, lock in. Hold up. All right, here we go. Day 3 weight of 6 pounds, 15 ounces, a 3-day total of 2012. Thanks some of them sponsors.
Yeah, I want to thank Ross Motorsports, Frog Togs, and Old 18 Rougarou Tackle. Man, they support me a lot. Most of y'all know I've had a crazy week. After day 1, I made a mistake, and my day 1 weight of 22 pounds was disqualified, but I made the most of it. Today was probably one of the most frustrating days. I think I lost like 12 or 15 fish today. You know, it was just one of those days. I just couldn't do nothing right. So, but it is what it is. We're going to take this, and we're going to move on to the next one. I got a tournament at Rayburn next week, and we're going to go try to win that one.
Good job, River. Tough conditions on day 1, but he came fighting hard back on days 2 and 3. Next to the scales, boat number 49, NPFL Pro. Put your hands together for Dennis Cameron. Dennis, 2-day total of 1302. He's got 4 in the bag. You told me you were bringing 5 today, Dennis. A fisherman that didn't tell the truth. I can't believe it. All right, Dennis, let's bring those 4 up. Throw them out there. We got progressive bobbers right there. Throw them out there. There you go. The wind got it. Dennis had 1302 over 2 days. He's got 4 in the bag today. Did you have that 5th one?
I did. I caught a bunch of short fish. You know, this place has got some big ones, but for some reason I attract small ones. So.
How about a day 3 weight of 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 8.2. All right, next to the scales, boat number 20. Dennis Shipley, Fishing Pro from Knox Vegas, Tennessee. Put your hands together for Dennis Shipley. Dennis is anxious to get down to Florida. He wants some revenge. Throw him out there, Dennis. Everybody to the stage left is getting all the goodies. Everybody to the stage right, we're going to get you involved here in a second. Dennis, do me a favor. Hand me that bag, my man. You come walking up on this ramp. There you go, brother. Take your time. He's got 2 in the bag. Day 3 weight of 3 pounds, 6 ounces for a 3-day total of 506. How about you thanking those sponsors and yourself?
First of all, I want to thank every one of y'all. Everybody been here is so nice. How about everybody give us a yeah! One thing before I go. I did terrible first day, but I got some video. I think Fat Cat let the transmission fluid out of my boat. Thank everybody.
All right, Dennis, appreciate it. Next, up to the scales, boat number 44. NPFL Pro from Billings, Montana. Put your hands together for Vincent Melkis. Throw it out there. Get those progressive goodies out there, Vincent. All right, Vincent had 15-12 over 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. I need a big bag out of you, Vincent. There's the boom. Hello. The Montana fisherman going to work. A little bit different than fly fishing, isn't it, Vincent? All right, my man. Put that one in there for me. All right, Vincent did some work today. A big, big bag, folks. Let me hear you right now. 16 pounds, 7 ounces, a 3-day total of 3103. Let's see some of them fish again. There you go, folks. Wright Patman right there, showing off. Event number 2 brought to you by Progressive. He's going to weigh a big fish. All right, put it on the scale. 615 is our leader on the Big Bite Challenge, Big Bass. Not quite there, good fish. 412, 412. That's all right, tiebreakers, my man. All right, next, up to the scales. Boat number 61, EVS Solutions, Pro from Olathe, Kansas, Chip Harrington. Chip had 1308 for his 2-day total. Chip did not have the motor running this morning, so the trolling motor. How the batteries doing? The batteries are still there. He worked and fished all day today, folks, without the big motor and ran that trolling motor all day. He's got 3 in the bag on day 3 and Showdown Saturday. Chip, put him on the scale for me. 1308 total on the first 2 days. Day 3. Day 3 total of 9 pounds, 6 ounces for a 3-day total of 2214. Thanks to sponsors, my man.
Ranger Boats, Mercury, took this boat all over this lake. Awesome body of water. I'd like to thank Texarkana for having us. There's some big ones in there, and I'm going to find them next time.
Let's get that big motor running down in Orlando here. Thank you, sir. Yep. Next to the scales, boat number 45, DeSalle Realty Pro from Maumee, Ohio. Put your hands together for Rick Langendorfer. There you go, Rick. Get him fired up. We got lots of goodies, folks. Paul Benson, somebody's going to get knocked out here in a second. All right, Rick, he had 904 on the first 2 days. He's got 3 in the bag today. Put him on the scale for me, my man. We're going to give you a 3-day total. Showdown Saturday, 811 today for a total of 1715. He's got 1 to show off, folks. He's going to show 2 off. Put out there the front stage. Put your hands together, folks, right there. Rick Langendorfer. Go ahead and thank some sponsors.
Well, I'd like to thank 2K Jigs, Gary Diffenthaler with DeSalle Realty. If anyone wants to come up snowmobiling and you want a house, I know I got to get you one.
All right, appreciate it, Rick. We'll see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 10 from Troy, Tennessee. Put your hands together for Garrett Dunn. We got a southpaw up there throwing stuff. Hey, look at that. Throwing that hat out there. We like to see that. We like to see that. Garrett had 15-12 on the first 2 days. He's got 1 in the bag today. Put it on the scale for me, my man. Not the tournament you wanted, but we got Harris Chain coming up here. 204, 3-day total of 18 pounds even. Who do you want to thank out there? Grab that mic and talk loud.
First off, you got to thank God. We're healthy enough out here doing this, all the scene. Got to put God first. Next one's my family. I get all the love and support out there. And then big sponsor of mine is Baird Wealth Financial. When you bring 204 to the scales in the NPFL, you better have your money right. So them guys got to take care of you.
All right, appreciate it there, my man. We'll see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 65 from Alveda, Ohio. Put your hands together for Cameron Wilt. Natalie, come on, you got to grab that stuff. Game day, get her in shape. Come on. I want to see you scoop it and throw it over to first. Come on. All right, here we go. Cameron's got 2 in the bag, 203. Tough tournament for Cameron. He's still holding the pink unicorn. This is a bet a few guys got going on, so you got to come up on stage. Cameron, put it up there. Showdown Saturday weight of 403, a 3-day total of 606. Talk about the unicorn the kids want to know.
Well, my roommates and I came up with a bet at the last tournament that whoever has the lowest weight on each day of the tournament, they get the nice consolation trophy the next day and get to marshal with the unicorn.
All right, Garrett, you're going to get that out of your hands down at Harris Chain. We'll see you down in Florida, my man. Next to the scales, boat number 76, Seven Rivers Marine, Fisherman Central Pro from Baltimore, Ohio. Put your hands together for Craig Burwell. Hey, Craig, I want you to get some of them giveaways right over here. That's not going to make it right there. There you go. Get the kids involved. Craig had 14.03 the first 2-day total. He's got 5 in the bag today. He's got a boom. Right there, folks, Craig Burwell. Big fish, Wright Patman style, Texas. 5 in the bag. Put it up on the scale. 14.03, first 2-day total. How about you're going to match that weight almost? 13.12, a 3-day total of 27.15. Talk loud. Yeah. You want to show some fish? Yeah. All right. He's got some fish to show off to you folks. A few more. That's not a bad one right there, Craig. All right. Got another one deep down there. Show it off to those folks. Let's hear it, folks. Craig Burwell bringing it to the scales on Showdown Saturday.
Hey, first off, I want to say thanks for coming. This place is awesome. You guys rock. And the other thing I want to say, thanks to all my sponsors, Seven Rivers Marine. I'm telling you what, I'm in a Falcon this year, and I push that Falcon Mercury all over this lake. I couldn't have done it without that. Lawrence Electronics, another one, and Power Pole. So, guys, thanks again, and we appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Craig. We'll see you in Florida, buddy. Next to the scales, boat number 34, NPFL Pro from Grove, Illinois. Put your hands together for Frank Ramsey. Frank, getting it done today on day 3. Toss it out there. These kids in the front row are going to have 18 pairs of sunglasses. Paul, I think they'll be selling them. All right, Frank, he's got 5 in the bag on Showdown Saturday, making amends for those first 2 days. Come on up here, Frank. Put it on the scale for me. We're going to give you a 3rd-day total of 911 for a 3-day total of 1303. Let's thank some sponsors.
Oh, absolutely. First thing we got to do is thank the wife at home for letting me. I haven't been home since late January, maybe February. So I've been on the road a little while. It's been fun. But the reason we fished a little better today, I got to be honest, us bottom feeders, we made a bet today. Whoever finished last had to buy 4 of us dinner at Harris. So it was on today. So we fished pretty hard, and so I'm not buying dinner. That's the bottom line.
Well, I got to say, you need to make that dinner bet every day of the tournament, my man. We'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels. Say hello to the wife. She'll miss you. All right, next to the scales, boat number 3 Radon Vent Radon Mitigation Systems Pro from West Jordan, Utah. Put your hands together for Jay Craney. Get loud, folks. How you doing there, Brian? Nice catch right there in the front row. All right, here we go. Jay, 2-day total of 1308. He's got 5 in the bag on day 3. Showdown Saturday, as our boy Luke Duncan likes to say. Put it on the scale for me, Jay. Tuck him in nice. That's what I like to see. We'll get a good reading quick here. 1304 on day 3 for a 3-day total of 2612. 2612.
All right. Hey, yeah. All I want to say is this is the first time I've ever been here, and the lake was awesome. I love flipping, and I definitely got better at doing it while I was here. But I'm looking forward to come back, and I thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank my parents, my friends, everybody watching who supports me, Radon Vent, my sponsors, Enigma Fishing, and hey, I hope to see you guys sometime soon.
We're definitely coming back here. Don't worry about that. All right, JJ, we'll see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 68. It's our Sarchone Chevrolet Pro from Atwater, OH. It's Mark Schlarb. All right, Mark had 21.07 first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on Showdown Saturday. Show him off there, Mark, the boom. All right, Mark, tuck him up, put him on the scale for me. A good day 3 for you.
I wish day 1 was as good.
I can understand that. 17 pounds, 13 ounces for a 3-day total. 39.04, gonna put you in 6th place right now. He's got a couple of Wright Patman beauties he wants to show off to these kids and these adults here in this crowd. Put your hands together, folks.
Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. Listen, I want to thank my sponsors. Number 1, my Lord Jesus Christ. Without him, we wouldn't be doing any of this. The military, for letting me do this. My wife, bless her heart, I love her because she stays at home and takes care of business while I get to go play and fish. But my major sponsors, Sarchone Chevrolet, Miller Tech Batteries, Gary Yamamoto Baits, Vic Sports Center, and I'll tell you what, if you need a Chevrolet, a Silverado Chevrolet, Sarchone Chevrolet is number 1 in the state of Ohio, OH, and number 5 in the country. They'll ship anywhere. Great people to work with, and I'm having a blast doing this. Hats off to these guys right here, the National Professional Fishing League. These guys are putting this thing together. It's a class act job. Thanks, Al. Thanks, Al.
Thank you, Mark, on behalf of the ownership group. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 11, NPFL Pro from Centerville, Tennessee. Put your hands together for Charlie Ingram. Charlie had 1811. 1811 on day 1 and 2 total. He's got 5 in the bag today. Charlie went fishing, went hunting on Showdown Saturday. There's some big fish in there, Charlie. He's got them live wells working. You gonna give me that? Close that live well? Close that live well. There you go. We're gonna weigh this up here for you. How about a weight of 16 pounds even for a 3-day total of 34.11? Let's see some fish. Absolutely. I got a hook for you, brother. All right, Charlie, show them Wright Patman bass off. Event number 2 of the NPFL, the league, brought to you by Progressive. Charlie Ingram going to work on Showdown Saturday. There's a good one right there, Charlie. Yeah. Show them out there. There you go. Put your hands together, folks. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. All right, put him back in. You're all right. You got it. You got it. No fumble on that play, sort of game day. Charlie, grab this mic, yell into it, and thank those sponsors.
Yeah, we want to thank. I want to thank NPFL for putting this tournament on. They're a great organization. If you hadn't heard of it before now, you're going to hear from it in the future. I've been fishing these things for 40 years, and these are the nicest bunch of people I've ever been around. I also want to thank Texarkana, Texas, for having us here at this great lake. Man, it's a good one. It's a good one. I should have done really well yesterday. I got bad wrist, and I was wearing wrist gloves, and when they got wet, they were slick. I had one about as big as those right there that jerked the rod completely out of my hand, and it went shooting out in the water, and I like to never found the rod. Kind of one of them deals. But I really appreciate y'all having us here. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Good job, Charlie. We'll see you down in Florida. All right, next to the scales, boat number 63, Skirmish Baits Pro from Big Bend, Wisconsin. Put your hands together for Jim Jones. All right, Jim. He's always got that steady Eddie look on his face. You don't know if it's a good day. You don't know if it's a bad day. He had 14.03 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on day 3. Put him on the scale for me, Jim. Showdown Saturday weight of 13 pounds, 13 ounces, 3-day total of 28 even. Let's see some fish. Good job, buddy. Go ahead, grab a couple of those beauties out there of Wright Patman bass. TH Marine, our official fish care company for the NPFL. Put your hands together, folks. All right, Jim, I'm going to hand you this microphone. Go ahead and speak into it loud and thank those sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank, I love to thank this community. It was a great time here. I didn't do good the first couple days. I couldn't keep them hooked up, but the community was great. Really enjoyed being here. My sponsors that I got to thank today, Cash and Rods, always dependable, and my Falcon boat got me back every day and ran all over this lake, miles and miles. So appreciate you all. Thank you.
Jimmy, we'll see you down in Florida, partner. Next to the scales, boat number 8, Brown Dog Tackle Pro from Webster, New York. Put your hands together for Brett Loomis. Toss them out there, Brett. Throw those Progressive giveaways away. I'm going to weight down those buffs next time or have the wind blow the other way. There's the boom from Brett Loomis right there. Good-looking Wright Patman fish. Brett had 12.03 the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on day 3. Makes amends. First 2 days were tough. Came back strong. Put it on that scale for me, my man. Showdown Saturday weight of 11 pounds, 8 ounces, 3-day total of 23.11. He's got one he wants to show off again right here to that camera. Get you a good shot on camera for that live stream. There you go, Brett. Good job. Put that in there. I'm going to hand you this microphone. Thank your sponsors and talk loud. Right there.
I want to thank Brown Dog Tackle. I'm from New York, so it's a smallmouth company. So if you guys ever get up north and want to go fish smallmouth, look us up and we'll take you out there. But I also want to thank Al, Brad, Paul, Michelle, everyone. They do a lot behind the scenes to set all this up and make this organization run great. Fat Cat, all the media people, and we got a good thing going, and I'm looking forward to seeing this go on for the next several years. Thank you.
Good job, Brett. We'll see you down there in Florida. Safe travels back to New York. Next to the scales, Fat Tire Beer Pro from Walling, Tennessee. Always a character in that red jumpsuit. Put your hands together for Eric Jackson. Eric had 13:03 the first 2 days. He's got 2 in the bag today. Hey, Eric, is this the dog that backed the RV into the water? If you haven't seen the video on YouTube, he was dumping his boat in the water, and the dog, come on up, dog. There we go. First time we've ever had a dog up on stage. All right, EJ, put it up on the scales. Showdown Saturday, not what you wanted. Looking forward to Florida. 311, 3-day total of 614. I know you want to say some things about Jimmy Houston and his wife. Go ahead and share it with the crowd.
Yeah, sure. Number one, I don't know. Everybody knows who the world's favorite fisherman is, right? Jimmy Houston. His wife is really sick. She had a stroke. She's hopefully recovering. We just want to make sure everybody out there has them in their thoughts and prayers because they are amazing, and Jimmy needs his wife. So, but meanwhile, good news is Wright Patman is an amazing place, number one. Number two, I was lucky enough to fish with no pressure. There was people not around me, and I think the reason is because where I was fishing isn't where the fish were. But anyway, as you can tell from my not limit today. But anyway, it's super fun. Thanks for having us here.
Eric, appreciate it, man. Right this way here, and we'll see you down in Florida, my man. Prayers to Jimmy Houston and his wife for a quick and speedy recovery. Next to the scales, boat number 29. Syslogic Pro from Gillette, Wyoming. Put your hands together for Scott, the Thriller Siller. All right, Scotty. Scotty, first 2 days, a total weight of 2205. If I'm reading this right, I can't believe it. It says 1 fish. There's no way the Thriller had 1 fish today. He's ready for Florida because he's a Florida man. How about a weight of 2 pounds even for a 3-day total of 2205? Thank the sponsors. Talk loud.
Yeah, it was a bad day. I couldn't get out of my own way, really. Actually, a rough couple days. But Wright Patman's an awesome lake. I think it's very fertile and it's ripe. I don't know how much pressure it gets, but want to thank all of you for being here. This is a great crowd. Texarkana has been awesome. Went and saw the high school weigh-in last Saturday. That was a good time. Met a lot of the high school anglers. I want to give a shout-out to the tap room down in Florida. I'll be there next, Sunday. Have a cold one ready for me. I'm going to need it. Say hi to Jure, the Wyoming crew, and we'll see y'all at Florida.
We're headed to your backyard, brother. We'll see you there. All right, next to the scales, boat number 13. NPFL Pro from Johnsonville, South Carolina. Put your hands together for Brian Tyler. Brian came to the scales for a 2-day total of 2310. He's got 5 in the bag on Showdown Saturday. If you caught the live stream today, wow, what a. Fat Cat is liking what he sees. Brian, 2310. He's looking for 2310 to take the lead. Not quite, but 1913 right there for 4307. Let's see some of those fish. I want to hear you folks get loud right there. 1913 on Showdown Saturday. 4307. It's going to put him right now in second place. He can't figure out which the big one is. They're all big. There you go, right past. Oh, he wants a third one. He wants a third one. 3. Oh, he's going 4. He's going 5. There it is, folks. There it is. Go out in the center. Go out in the center right there. There's 4 big ones right there out of Wright Patman brought to you by Progressive. Well, now I know you're foreman. Huh? I'm going to give you the mic, talk loud, and thank your sponsors right there.
I'm going to tell you what, it took me a couple days to figure some stuff out here, but today I kind of got a little wind of some other stuff I was checking out. And but this is an awesome lake. The people here are phenomenal, and I've just really enjoyed being here. I also want to thank Cash and Rods, because I'm telling you, it drug them out of some bushes today that you would not believe. And Marshall's Marine for keeping me running. But I enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all in Florida.
Brian, good job on day 3, my man. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 25, Southern Steel Erectors Pro from Adel, Georgia. Put your hands together for the Keymaster, Landon Tucker. Got a gust of wind up there on that giveaway. Those Progressive bobber keychains will keep those keys from sinking in that lake. Landon had 2301 on the first 2 days. He's got 3 in the bag today. Does he got a boomer? There's the boom. Landon Tucker right there. Wright Patman fish. All right, Landon, 3 in the bag. Not your usual limit. Put it up on the scale. We'll get you a day 3 total of 7 pounds, 2 ounces. 3-day total of 30.03. Talk about those sponsors.
Yeah, it's Southern Steel, Live Oak Plantation, MBSC. Everybody who's gotten me to where I'm at this point, I can't thank you guys enough. Hey, I'm ready to see the end of this thing. One roommate won the first one. My other roommate might win this one. So,
good luck, Sean, buddy.
Hey, let's get to Harris Chain. I'm closer to Harris Chain than I am Eufaula, so we'll see how that one goes.
And Eufaula is basically your home lake.
Yeah, pretty much. That and Seminole. I got a Toyota Series on Seminole in a week and a half. So,
all right, regroup, and we'll see you down in Florida, my man. Always a smile on his face. Landon Tucker, folks. Next to the scales, boat number 96. Gajo Baits Pro from Pointel, Pennsylvania. Put your hands together for James Schultz. James had 1804 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. He wants to show off some of them Wright Patman bass. There's the boom right there. All right, James, come up here on stage. Pop it up there, 1804, first 2 days. Showdown Saturday, weight of 9 pounds, 5 ounces, 3-day total of 2709.
I'd like to thank Gajo Baits and Enigma Rods and Reels and Norco Tackle for making all this possible. It was not the tournament I was looking for, but like I said yesterday, you just got to keep plugging. You just got to keep going. We'll get to Florida and make it happen.
All right, James, we'll see you down there in Florida, my man. Safe travels home. Next to the scales, boat number 55, NPFL Pro. Pop it up there for me. There we go. NPFL Pro, T.R. Andres. There we go. Throw out those Progressive bobbers. First 2 days he came for a total of 2401. He's got 2 in the bag today. Pop him up on the scales for me, TR. Showdown Saturday weight of 4 pounds, 10 ounces, 410. There you go, a 3-day total of 2401.
I just want to say thanks to Lawrence Electronics, Camus Boats, Power Pole, Tartan Tackle, and everybody else that helped me out along the way. We'll see you in Florida.
Appreciate it, TR. We'll see you down there. Safe travels, my man. Next to the scales, boat number 70, Buck Knives Pro from Valley, Washington. Put your hands together for Jake Boomer. Is game day on a Chick-fil-A break? Is game day on a Chick-fil-A break? I wish I got a break. Look at him over there eating them chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. Jake had 26.03 for the first 2 days. He's got 3 in the bag today. He's got a Wright Patman, Sneaky, the boom. You just needed 5 of them? All right, put them on the scale for me. I'm gonna make you do a little bit more work. 26.03 first 2 days. Showdown Saturday weight of 7 pounds, 12 ounces. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Hold on just a second. 712, there we go. I'm going to let you have this microphone. Thank your sponsors for yourself.
I gave some baits away at a new company, Jaboom Bait Company. He's a friend of mine. He's a fellow alpha angler. And what I love about this sport is that anybody can be part of this sport. You can make baits, you can make power poles, you can do anything. You can make fishing rods like I do. So super grateful for them and super grateful for this circuit. God is good, man. I'm grateful every day I get to be here. So thank you guys for the circuit. Thank you guys for coming out. This is the coolest lake that I stink at.
Appreciate it, Jake. We'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels. Next to the scales, boat number 91, the Bass Tank Pro from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. Put your hands together for Kevin Rogers. Kevin's got some fans out there. Kevin had 23.06 on the first 2 days. He's got that beautifully wrapped boat by the Bass Tank. He's got 2 in the bag today. He's ready to go to Florida via Missouri. There's a good one if you're going to have 2. The boom! You needed 4 more like that, brother. You had them on? They're stuck in them bushes, aren't they? All right, here we go. Showdown Saturday weight, 607, 3-day total of 29.13, 29.13. There you go. Put your hands together, folks. All right, Kevin, put that fish back in there. I'm going to hand you this microphone.
Yeah, I want to thank the city of Texarkana for having us. It's amazing. Look at this crowd come out for fishing. Awesome. That's great. Thank the city. Thank Bass Tank, my sponsor, and my wife. I'm not going to thank my ex-wife.
Last time he said I would thank my wife and my ex-wives. All right, there we go. Kevin Rogers. He'll be playing at the Comedy Club later tonight in Texarkana. Natalie set him up with that. How about next to the scales? Boat number 38, Cross Country Communications, pro from Como, Texas, Danny Weems. Danny had 17.14 on the first 2 days. Danny's looking for a big steak dinner. There you go, Danny. Threw the curveball right there. 17.14 on the first 2 days. He's got 4 in the bag today. Danny, pop him up on the scale for me. Showdown Saturday weight of 9 pounds, 15 ounces, 3-day total of 27.13, and they want to get back in the water. I'm going to hand you this mic. Talk away.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody here, all the fans for coming out. It's awesome to see this big crowd. We are just very blessed to be able to get out and do this. Thank everybody back home, Cross Country Communications, my wife most of all, and looking forward to the next event.
Safe travels, Danny. We'll see you down in Florida, my man. All right, next to the scales. Folks, we're waiting. We're waiting to put somebody in this hot seat right now. Waiting to put somebody. We got that beautiful trophy we'll be handing out to the champion later today, along with $50,000. Go to the next angler, please. Boat number 36, Paradise Valley Drilling Pro from Cave Creek, Arizona, Bobby Lanham. Bobby! He had 19.01 on the first 2 days. He's got a nice one right there out of Wright Patman Lake. Event number 2 of the NPFL brought to you by Progressive. We thank our sponsors. Hold on just a second for me. All right, put it up there now. Bobby, a weight of 7 pounds, 3 ounces. 7 pounds, 3 ounces. A 3-day total of 1901. 1901. I'm going to hand you this mic. Go ahead and talk about it.
That was yesterday's total. Okay, yep. Great time here at Texarkana. This place is great. Fishing's a little moody here for me. These fish don't know where to go when the water goes up and down. There's not really much left but the bushes. Once they get out, it's open water from that point. So I kind of struggled for the first 3 days of the actual tournament. But anyhow, I got to thank Paradise Valley Drilling, my #1 sponsor, Gamakatsu, Spro. I got to thank my wife out here. She takes care of me driving the truck back and forth, putting me in and out of the water and bringing me up here to the ramp. But anyhow, good seeing everybody here in Texarkana. Hopefully we'll see you again. Thanks.
2603 on that 3-day total, my man. My addition sometimes leaves me. All right, next to the scales, boat number 74, NPFL Pro from Hebron, Indiana. Put your hands together for Ryan Chandler. Ryan had 18-10 the first 2 days. Ryan is ready to get down to Harris Chain. He's got one in the bag today, and it's a good one, folks. If you're going to catch one, you might as well catch a big one, right, Ryan? All right, put it on the scale right here. One fish for a weight of 5 pounds, 2 ounces. Let's see that fish. Show those folks that hard work you put in there for that fish right there. That camera right to your right, throw it right up in that lens right there, and let me hear you get loud, crowd. Put your hands together right there. All right, I'm going to hand you this microphone.
I want to thank all my friends and family back home for taking care of the house while I'm gone. I also want to thank Lowrance Electronics and Ranger Boats. Without Lowrance, I'd be going back to Indiana without a lower unit on my boat. Thank you.
Appreciate it there, Ryan. You got to be careful out there on Wright Patman, especially when that water comes down. All right, next to the scales, boat number 81, Mike Bell Chevrolet Pro from Carrollton, Georgia. Put your hands together for John, the original Cox. Giving away those progressive sunglasses and keychain bobbers. John had 24.06 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on day 3, showdown Saturday. Pop it up on the scales for me. John won the Big Bite Challenge, Big Bass at Eufaula for $4,500. How about a weight of 13 for a 3-day total of, come on, Rochester, there we go, 38.03. It's going to put you right there in 8th place.
All right. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I love seeing the big crowd. This is a great community, but y'all need to go fishing because those fish are mean as hell. They are the meanest fish I've ever seen. They need to be caught, taught a lesson, go catch them, put them back, and I'd love to come back after you train those fish because they are too mean.
Thanks, Sean. We'll see you down in Florida, brother. All right. Next to the scales, boat number 69, York County, South Carolina Pro from Fort Mill, South Carolina, Chris Canute. Hey, all you kids over there that don't have to be supervised, go over there so you can get some of them goodies. The ones that have to be supervised, you stay right there. All right, Chris. He had 25-13 for his first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag and a boom. Good-looking Wright Patman bass right there. You got 4 others that look like those? Come on, Chris. Take your time coming up here. 25-13. 3rd day total on Showdown Saturday of 12.09. A 3-day total of 38.06. Going to put you right there in 8th place. Put your hands together right there. Chris Canute, 38.06.
I probably have made
762 skips, I promise you that. Day one, I had 19-1. I went back out, same bait, didn't catch them. That's going to cost me, but I want to thank my sponsors. That Phoenix run all over this place. Those Reliant batteries never let me down. I really enjoyed it here. I want to thank my family back home watching. I really appreciate it. We'll see y'all at Harris Chain.
See you in Florida, man. Safe travels. All right, here we go. Next to the scales. Boat number 87, Harley-Davidson Pro from Marshfield, Wisconsin. Put your hands together for Jeff Barth. Come on, let me hear you get loud, folks. Get loud. There you go. He just got that boat beautifully wrapped for the second event here at Wright Patman Lake, brought to you by Progressive. Jeff had 22 on the first 2 days. Only one in the bag today. But he's got a good one, the boom. Like I just said about 5 minutes ago, if you're going to catch one, you might as well catch a big one, right, Jeff? All right, 22 on the first 2 days. Day 3, 511, a total of 2711.
Well, I lost one about that size the very next cast. I just didn't execute this week, unfortunately. There's some huge fish in this lake, but as soon as you hook up, you got to get your trolling motor on and get right in the woods. And I broke a bunch of stuff on my trolling motor, so on to the next one. Thanks for coming out.
Jeff has got 4 days left at the fire department, so all of you out there, wish him a happy retirement right there. He's going full-time fishing. Thank you to all the firefighters, police, EMTs, and first responders in the crowd. We thank you for keeping our neighborhood safe. Next to the scales, boat number 97, Harris Rods Pro from Roanoke, Illinois, Cortland Williams. Cortland had some boat trouble today. He's got a nice looking fish right there. I know. We're waiting to fill this hot seat. Who's going to be the first person to go in the hot seat? Cortland's got 4 in the bag. 1905 on the first 2 days. Had some boat trouble today, eh?
I did, yeah. So took off, got about, 500 yards from the bank, and she started smoking. I think she's gone, but luckily there was a amazing family, the Freeman family, that let me borrow their boat today and was able to let me get out and catch a few fish today. So, but thank you, Wright Patman and Texarkana.
All right, how about 808, 2713 for 3 day total? It's great to have folks out there to help out the anglers, isn't it?
It's awesome. This community is amazing, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
We'll see you in Florida, Cortland. Good job, brother. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 77. Radio Vet Radon Mitigation Pro from Tyler, Texas. Put your hands together for Travis Jewell. Travis almost had a great day. He had a good day. He had a good day. He had 22.09 on the first 2 days. He's got 4 in the bag today. Showdown Saturday. Pop it up on the scale for me. A weight of 11 pounds, 3 ounces, 3 day total of 3312. 3312.
Tough tournament for me, but I just recently moved to Texas, and now I know why. I mean, this place is a beautiful town, beautiful lake, and the fish in here are so healthy. So just want to thank my wife and 2 girls, Molly and Macy. Thank you so much for holding down the fort. DIY radon. If you've never heard of radon gas, it's a cancer-causing gas that comes into houses. Go to DIYradon.com to order test kits. Thank you.
Travis, we'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels, my man. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 89, NPFL Pro and Fisherman Central Pro from Warren, Ohio. Put your hands together for Dale Prinke. Dale's dad, Jim, surprised him on Friday. He's been planning the trip. Is Jim out there in the crowd? There he is right there. Say hi to Dale's dad right over there. He surprised him coming into town. It was a shock when Dale came up on stage. They went out to dinner, and he had a heck of a tournament here. 16-14, only 2 fish today, but nothing better than spending time with the family, right?
That's right.
All right, here we go, Dale. Showdown Saturday, 2 fish, 7 pounds, 12 ounces, a 3-day total of 24-10.
Can I show them off real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. He gave me the look of, hey, can't I show him off real quick? If Dale asks to do something, you let him do it. Right there to your right, my man. Show it off to that camera. Right there, Dale. Put your hands together, folks, for Dale Prinke. All right, my man. Put him in here right there. I'm going to hand you the mic and just talk loud.
How's everybody doing out there today? This lake is phenomenal. Just it's got the best of me this week. From lost fish on day 1 to not getting the bites today, but it wouldn't be possible without sponsors and support of the family. My dad showed up first day of weigh-in. I'd like to thank Alpha Machining, Fisherman Central, FC Marine. I'm forgetting some, I know I am. Cash and Rods, Power Pole, Tiger Wraps. They do all stickers and wraps. Phenomenal job. But
You're looking forward to Florida.
I'm definitely looking forward to Florida.
Get that good weather down. Hope we can get your dad down there, too. I don't know. Maybe it's a possibility. Thanks, Dale. All right, next to the scales, boat number 66. Wholesale Battery Pro from Bonner Springs, Kansas. Put your hands together for Chris Wisenant. Chris had 2015 for the first 2 days. He was about 18 pounds or about 15 pounds on day 1. Stumbled a little bit on day 2, but guess what? Coming back strong on Showdown Saturday with 5 in the bag. Is it 2606 worth of pounds? I don't think so. All right, Chris, put him on the scale. Chris and I went out to Texarkana Resources and worked with the crew out there. Showdown Saturday weighed to 14 pounds. 3-day total of 34.15. Right now, that's going to put you in 21st place. Good job, man. Way to come back. Let's see some of those Wright Patman fish, and I want to hear that crowd get loud. Every one of these anglers deserves a big round of applause. Early mornings, late nights, it's a 14-hour day. Chris Wisenant right there, 34.15, Wright Patman bass.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out. Kind of stumbled on day 2, like Al said. Did the same thing today, so I don't know what happened, what changed, but couldn't have done it without the support of my family at home. Got to thank Wholesale Batteries for getting me here. Skeeter Boats, we had like a 2-foot chop on the way back in today, and that thing rode on an air cushion. So got to thank them. Yamaha, Outboards, Minn Kota, Hummingbird, Key Apparel, if you guys need some good overalls, shorts, pants, shirts, and stuff, Key can help you out. Go to keyapparel.com. And thanks to my family, I'll be home tomorrow. Thanks.
In Bonner Springs. All right, my man, good job. Next to the scales, boat 37. MJ Pipeline Pro from Saline, Texas. Put your hands together for Skeeter Fowler. All right, Skeeter had 22.06. He's got 4 in the bag today. He's got 1 to show off to that beautiful crowd out there. There's the boom. Skeeter Fowler, 22.06. Got 4 in the bag. I know he had the 5th one on. 3 times. 3 times a lady, right? That was the old song? All right, here we go. Showdown Saturday weight of 11-10, 11-10, a 3-day total of 34. I'm going to hand you the mic. Something close to your heart. Down syndrome, talk about it.
So I got a nephew that's got Down syndrome, and it's real special to me. And April is Down syndrome month. Actually, it's March. I think April is autism month. But we gave out ribbons like Al's wearing at our last event to represent the Down syndrome. So I appreciate everybody wearing them. Keaton, if you're watching, I'll be home next week. I'm leaving here, going to Sam Rayburn, fish FLW. So I got a busy 2 weeks ahead of me. I appreciate it. I'm from Grand Saline. I feel like I'm hometown, but I'm sorry I didn't have more fish to show you guys, but you guys got an awesome lake here. We hope to be back soon.
Thank you, Skeeter. Good job, man. Next to the scales, boat number 28, NPFL Pro from Morrilton, Arkansas. Put your hands together for Paul Browning. For all the parents out there, make sure the kids stay on the other side of those chains, please. Let those boats get through. Paul Browning, 24:01. 24:01. First 2 days. Always laid back, Paul Browning. That's a Barca lounger in his guest seat right there, isn't it? There you go, my man. Paul had 24:01. Showdown Saturday, he's got 5 in the bag. Throw those, once you get past there, throw all those bobbers out there from Progressive and those sunglasses out to the crowd. We appreciate everybody. Put them up on the scale for me, Paul. Showdown Saturday weight of 16 pounds, 10 ounces, a 3-day total of 40.11. It's going to put you right there in 6th place. Put your hands together for Paul Browning, 40.11. 6th place currently. I'm going to hand you the mic. A few words and be loud.
I'll be loud.
Everybody, thanks for coming. Great turnout. It's getting better every tournament, so hopefully Florida will have a lot more people. Y'all got an amazing fishery here. I fished 3 different ways, 3 different patterns each day. I had 20 plus on. I just couldn't get them to the boat. I struggled, but y'all stay good with that lake. It's y'all got an awesome fishery. Thanks for coming out.
All right, appreciate it, Paulie. Yep, go ahead.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Denali Rods, Dower Reels, Seaguar Fishing Line, and not Big Bites Pro staff yet. They're going to get with me here before too long. I keep announcing them, but the Big Bite Fighting Frog, they'll eat that thing here on this lake.
Good job. Thank you, Paulie. All right, next to the scales, boat number 56, FX Custom Rods Pro from Bartersville, Oklahoma. Get loud for Jeff Dobson. Jeff came over to us from the FLW Tour. We're happy to have him here at the NPFL, the league as we call it. His title sponsor is FX Custom Rods. He had 28.04 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on Showdown Saturday. He's got one deep in that big bass live well. Show it to the crowd. Here comes the boom. That's what I'm talking about, Jeff Dobson. Wash away that you follow one. All right, put it on the scale for me, Jeff. 28.04 first 2 days. Showdown Saturday weight of 14 pounds, 8 ounces, a 3-day total of 42.14 is going to put you right there in 2nd place currently. Put your hands together, Jeff. Jeff Dobson, 42.12.
Hey, real quick, guys, man, you guys got an awesome lake here. I can't believe it produced this fish 3 days in a row. I really figured it was going to clam up and get really tough on us, but every single day, I caught like 25, 30 fish a day. I just never could get the big fish in the boat. I had my chances, but, you know, I'm sure all of us did. They come out of that wood like torpedoes and go right underneath the boat. But anyways, Really cool lake. I didn't think it was going to pan out for us, but it was really neat that it did. Texarkana, man, you guys are a heck of a crowd. This is awesome. Real quick, I want to thank Bob and Shane with FX Custom Rods, Brad and Michelle with Omega Custom Tackle, and all the guys at Crossed Industry, Chaz and his wife. They're the people that put me on this stage, and I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. What a freaking awesome national anthem this morning.
Absolutely.
It teared me up, man.
Ashley did a great job. Thank you, Jeff Thompson, right there. Second place right there, or actually I should say third place at 42-12. No, all right, got it. Boat number 59, coming to the scales, Power Pole Pro from Florida. Put your hands together for Jeff Fitz. 17-13 on the first 2 days. Jeff has got 5 on the first day. On the first day. What happened to the second day, Jeff? You decide to lay low? He's got 5 in the bag today. Put him on the scales for me, my man. 17-13. We're going to add to that on Showdown Saturday. A weight of, lock in for me, baby, 13 pounds, 12 ounces, 3-day total of 3108. Got that hook there to make it easy on all the anglers to grab those Wright Patman bass and show it off to this beautiful crowd. Put your hands together, folks, right there. Jeff Fitz, 3108.
Man, what a crowd out here. This is awesome. Texarkana, let us hear it. Come on. Wow. Yes, man, I tell you what, I've never been here before, and this is a really nice town. I did not execute yesterday. Had a great first day. Blanked yesterday. I can't believe it. Had a great practice. Caught him again today, but I just got to thank Power Pole and Falcon and all them. And real quick, don't want to preach to everybody too bad, but our country's in more need of Jesus right now than ever. So if you do not have a relationship with God, please pick up a Bible, go to a church, do something. Look me up on Facebook, Jeff Fitz, fishing, find me, whatever, I'll talk to you. But we need it. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, Jeff. We appreciate reaching out to those other people. How about boat number 58? Trick Step Pro from Indiana, Mark Pizer. Mark had 28-13 on the first 2 days. Saw him at dinner the other night with his wife here at the hotel, the Hilton Garden Inn. We want to thank Barbara Walker for hosting us here. Want to thank also Jennifer. There's the boom. Mark Pizer getting it done on Showdown Saturday. Mark had 28-13 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on day 3. Take your time, Mark. Looks like a good bag. I'm looking for 1808 to take the lead. 1808 to take the lead. 19 pounds, 5 ounces, your new leader. Is it? No, it's just short. It's just short. Second place right there. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. It had a different reading in there. 46.02 on that weight. Mark, that's going to put you right there in second place. Put your hands together, folks, right there. All right, Mark. Put those back in there. Sorry to get you excited. That's on me. I owe you a steak dinner. I'm going to hand you this. Thank your sponsors.
Man, I had an awesome day. I got to thank Trick Step. That's a company that my wife and I own. If you're in the market for a boat trailer step to help you get in and out of the boat while it's on the trailer, we make the best one, I promise you. It's the highest quality, strongest step made. I got to thank Phoenix Boats, Spro, Gamakatsu, M-Tech batteries, lithium batteries. Without them, I couldn't have done what I've done. Power pole, I would not have caught a fish without the power poles. It was great. A really, really cool thing happened yesterday. I was coming out of Kelly Creek. There's a campground. There's a Boat ramp had 3 trucks at it. One of them had a trick step. I expect to see them here, but when you see just the average guy with a trick step, it turns you on. Another real exciting thing happened for me this morning, and it happened for every one of you. God woke you up and gave you another day on this great creation. If you like what he did here with this creation, you're going to love heaven.
Appreciate it, Mark. All right, here we go. Next to the scales, boat number 27. NPFL Pro from Skiatook, Oklahoma. Put your hands together for Mitchell Webb. Mitchell, 29.03. 29.03 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Put him on the scale for me. 18.02 to take the lead. Not quite there. 14.12. 14.12. 2-day or 3-day total of 43.15 is going to put you right there in third place. You want to thank some of them sponsors? Go ahead and talk loud.
Yeah, I just want to thank Bill's Marine. They're a Phoenix dealer there in Oklahoma. If you're in the market for a Phoenix anywhere, I don't care where you're at, you need to give them a call, give them a try. They fix a lot of stuff on that boat for me. There's some stuff tore up after today, too. So give them a call if you're looking for a Phoenix. They'll get you hooked up. You got a great lake out here. You better get to it while there's still something to flip at. And if you put a little toll gate under the Big Creek Bridge, you guys could probably make a lot of money.
All right, thank you, my man. Good job, Mitchell Webb. See you in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 47, Whitetail Smokeless Pro from Benson, North Carolina. Put your hands together for Richard Cooper. Richard had 20.05 on days 1 and 2, his totals. He's got 5 in the bag, and there's the boom. Richard Cooper coming to the scale with 5 in the bag on Showdown Saturday. Square table co-host at an actual square table. Thank you. Keep me on my toes. Here we go. 5 in the bag. Showdown Saturday. Get me a little bit more wet with those fish. Total weight, 16 pounds, 5 ounces for a 3-day total of 36.10. It's going to put you right there in the top 15. Show off those fish right there. Wright Patman, folks. Put your hands together. All right. Go to work, my man.
So I just want to thank, Whitetail Smokeless, my title sponsor, but you guys are great. This lake, I honestly, got to be honest with you, I didn't know how it was going to work out. I wasn't really looking forward to it, but this place is awesome. It really is. Special shout out to Bass River Bait Company. I caught all my fish this week on a jig and a Contagion, which is a beaver-style bait that they make, and he got me plenty, all I need, so special shout out to them. Come see me over there by my boat, and I got some stuff to give the kids.
All right, thanks, Richard. We'll see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 6. Local Seed Company Pro from Leland, Mississippi. Put your hands together for John Polisani. I knew I was going to get that look. Get up here, Polisani. All right, 29.06 the first 2 days. You got 5 in the bag, don't you? He's got a limit, folks. 17.15 to take the lead. Not quite. 16.06, a 3-day total of 45.12. Going to put you in third place. Right there, folks. Put your hands together. John Polisani with a big day 3 weight right there and a heck of a tournament, 45.12.
Texarkana, how about it? Thank y'all for coming out today. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Local Seed, Omega Custom Tackle. Most of all, I'd like to thank my son, Reeves Polisani. I'm in his boat today. My boat is, I had a wreck coming up here before practice. This progressive stuff that you see out here, that's great insurance. I used to sell insurance years ago. I've been a progressive member. I've been a user of theirs for 10 or 15 years. I can tell you right now, don't let the rates scare you off. They are an absolute great company, and they handle their claims like they're supposed to. You can look them up online at progressive.com, or you can give them a call. They'll give you a free quote. Don't let the rate scare you away. It's the best insurance company that you can use for a boat, truck, or anything else. Thank you, guys.
Johnny, appreciate it. We'll see you down in Florida, brother. Next to the scales, boat number 18, Wide Effect Pro from Skanee, Michigan. Put your hands together for Ron Johnson. There's the boom. Ron had 29 pounds over the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Does he have 1805 in that bag?
I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Not quite, but.
How about 15 pounds, 8 ounces, a 3-day total of 4408. It's going to put you right there in 4th place. Ron Johnson right there, 4408, folks. Put your hands together.
Hey, thank you, Texarkana. Appreciate everybody coming out. You guys got a great, healthy lake here. I look forward to coming back again. Wouldn't be able to be here without all my sponsors. You guys see the Wide Effect rig. We got Wide Effect, Mercury. My Mercury Nitro boat ran great all week, too. It's a great place. Spent a lot of time in the bushes, lost some key fish. I hope don't haunt me later, but it's been great. Can't wait to get back here. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Ron. We'll see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 24, MPFL Pro from Fishers, Indiana. Put your hands together for Josh McDermott. Josh is digging around in those live wells. He's got 1 in there. He's got 2 in there. He's got 3 in there. He's got 4 in there. He's got 5 in the bag today. 2709 the first 2 days. He's got a limit on day 3. Showdown Saturday. 1912, I'm looking to put you in that hot seat right there. No? Gonna be close, though. 1912 to take the lead. 2709 first 2 days. Showdown Saturday weight of 18 pounds, 13 ounces, 4606. Gonna put you in 2nd place. Josh McDermott getting it done on Showdown Saturday, 4606. Gonna put him in 2nd place. Just about less than a pound off the lead.
You guys got a great lake. Absolutely fantastic. Had a blast this week. Everybody coming out, thank you. I want to thank all my sponsors. Tell my wife I love her, my kids I love them. See you in Florida.
Thanks, brother. All right, next to the scales, boat number 75, NPFL Pro from St. Augustine, Florida. Put your hands together for Matt Massey. Matt had 2811 the first 2 days. He's got 4 in the bag. The kids are jumping around for those progressive sunglasses. Matt, did you give all your stuff away? You gave it all away. You need more. Matt's got 4 in the bag. Right now your leader still is Keith Carson. He's led day 1 and day 2. He's sitting on 4704. Matt Massey coming up, 2811. We're going to add to that with 4. Did you have the 5th one?
I had a lot of them on today. Just didn't execute well.
How about a weight of 6 pounds, 15 ounces, 3-day total of 3510. Matt, real quick, thank some of those sponsors.
First of all, I got to thank my family, my wife, my dad, my sisters. They're the biggest support team I have. Eagle Claw, Trocar, Seagar, Strike King, Luz. They've been with me forever, and I can't thank them enough.
All right, appreciate it, Matt. We'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels, my man. Next to the scale. Next to the scale, boat number 51. Founders Brewing Pro from Paw Paw, Michigan. You got to love saying that hometown. Paw Paw, Michigan. Ross Rhodes. Founders Brewing right back there, folks. All day IPA. Wash that pork sandwich down from Genoa High School with that Founders Brew. Ross had 2709. First 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. For those guys at game day, that is a limit in bass fishing. All right, game day guys. I'm going to give you this weight right here for Ross Rhodes. 15 pounds, 12 ounces, a 3-day total of 43.05. Going to put you right there in 8th place. There's a good one right there. All right, there you go, my man. Put your hands together, folks, for Ross Rhodes. 43.05. All right, Ross, real quick. Come on up here, guys. Grab this bag. All right, Ross.
Yes, sir.
Can't do it without sponsors, family. How'd it work for you today?
Absolutely. No, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out. Texarkana showed out for sure. I just want to say a big shout out to Founders. Make sure the ones that are legal to drink, you guys head over to the Founders tent. We got beer going on. All my other sponsors, I'm not going to name them all, but mom and dad watching, my wife, I can't thank you guys enough, and we'll get ready for Florida.
We'll see you down there, my man. Good job. All right, next to the scales, boat number 57 from Barrington, New Jersey. Put your hands together for Luke Schrader. He's got a boom in the boat right there. Luke had 26.07 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on Showdown Saturday. Luke, put it on the scale for me. Drops of water count, my man. How about a weight of 15 pounds, 8 ounces, 3-day total of 41.15 is going to put you right there in 11th place. Yeah, hold on just a second. Yeah. Go ahead and show off a couple fish. There you go, folks. Look at that nice fish right there. He's got a big bass. Hold on just a second. He's got a big bass right here. We're going to weigh it right now. Our tournament leader is 6:15, and that's Stu Martell. Go ahead, Luke. All right, here we go. This weight is 5 pounds even. 5 pounds even. There you go, Luke. Yes, sir. Yep. Good job, my man. All right, next to the scales. Next to the scales, boat number 53. Precision Builders Pro from Beckley, Virginia. Put your hands together for Tim Kales. Tim working it with the boom right there. 26.11 on the first 2 days. 2 in the bag. You might as well have a big one like that, Timmy. Let's get those weighed up there, my friend. Grab that, tuck it up, and put it on the scale for me. 2 fish today, 26.11 the first 2 days. 6.14 for a 3-day total of 33.09. Go ahead and thank those sponsors.
Definitely got to thank FX Rods. I use that 7.6 medium, heavy, and moderate to throw a chatterbait all week. I mean, I should have slowed down apparently, but I didn't. And here I am. So I thank Lowrance, Power Pole, Costa. Got to be able to see. It's hard to see in that dirty water, but those sunglasses help a lot. So y'all have a good one.
Yeah, that rain and storm came through. It muddied up the water. Next to the scales, boat number 22, Evans Pulmonary Specialist Pro from Las Vegas, Nevada. Put your hands together for DJ Evans. DJ had 21.05 first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Our Big Bite Challenge, Big Bass, is worth $5,000. The big fish right now is Stu Martell at 6.15. DJ, 21.05, and we're going to add a limit on day 3, a total weight of 12 pounds, 7 ounces, a 3-day total of 33.12. 33.12. Thank those sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife. She's out here. She didn't make the trip. But my dad, my brother, my mom all came out, so I'd like to thank them. All my sponsors, Fat Lip Bait Company, I was throwing that all week, and it wasn't because of the bait I didn't get them. It was all me. Made way too many mistakes out here. With these hammers, you can't make those mistakes. So just like thank everyone. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you, DJ. We'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels. Next to the scales, boat 102. Phantom Outdoors Pro from Rock Hill, South Carolina, Pug Clements. Now we've got a situation here. Fat Cat is going to bring me up to speed on it. Tell us what's going on.
Mike Como was not able to make weigh in, but Pug was nice enough to bring Mike Como's fish here. So Pug's going to weigh his fish in, and then I'm going to bring Mike Como's fish up, do him a little favor.
Absolutely. Way to look out for the feather anglers. All right, Pug, you're coming up here, 2809. You got 5 in the bag. So this is Pug Clements right here in this bag. All right, I'm going to weigh this one first. All right, here we go. Pug Clements, a weight of 16 pounds even right there, 16 even. Go ahead and show those fish off. Fat Cat, go ahead and put that up on the scale. Hold on just a second. 44.08 right there for Pug Clements. Puts him in 5th place. Go ahead and grab this microphone and thank your sponsors.
What's going on, Texarkana? All right. I am the host of the Square Table. If you don't know what that is, you're not the only one. But check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Pug Clements Fishing. If there's any realtors out there, I just got to tell you, I might move to Texarkana because you got awesome people, great food, and big bass. So I've had a blast. Thank y'all so much for having us, and we'll see you at the next one.
Appreciate it, Pug. Mike Como, 29.08. He had 5 in the bag for a weight of 13.15 for a 3-day total of 42.07. 42.07. That's the way you look out for your feather angler right there. We'll get Mike back. Appreciate it, Fat Cat. Next to the scales. Boat number 40. From Tennessee, put your hands together for Chad Aaron. Chad had 30.06 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Pop it up on the scale for me, Chad. Went to work today. 30.06 first 2 days. How about this? 14 pounds, 11 ounces, 3-day total of 45.01 is going to put you in 5th place. Put your hands together, folks, right here for Chad Aaron. 3-day total, 45.01. Going to put him right there in 5th place. Thanks, Chad. Just go ahead and grab that bag and head on down. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Next to the scales. Boat number 46. NPFL Pro, the Sunglass King. Put your hands together for Daryl Lyons. He goes fishing during the day, he plays poker at night, and those glasses never leave his head. Daryl, 28.02 the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. He's wearing that Stu Arthur bandana for autism awareness. Good day here, 13.03. 3-day total of 41.05. Thank them sponsors real quick.
All right, first and foremost, we're going to thank the good Lord above, and then we're going to thank the family. I want to thank Finn's Braid. And anybody else out there that I forgot, it's because you're not on the shirt.
And he can't see you.
Hey, there you go.
Thank you, Daryl. Next to the scales, boat number 7. Warrior Precast FX Custom Rod Pro from Hoover, Alabama. Put your hands together for Bob Burley surfing in here to the NPFL weigh-in stage. 30.13 the first 2 days. He's got 4 today. He said he had 5 in the live well. Live well popped open and 1 went back in the lake. Day 3 total of 9.15 for a 3-day total of 40.20. It's going to put you right there in 17th place. Go ahead and talk about your sponsors real quick.
Yeah, hey, if anybody hasn't ever tried an FX custom rod, you need to try one. They're awesome. They're light, sensitive. And, you know, my main sponsor is Warrior Precast Walls. They're not from around here, but I got to give them a shout out. So this is a great town. Your fish are healthy, and I hope we come back. Thank you.
Bobby, good seeing you. We'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels. Next to the scales, boat number 19, Fisherman Central Pro, and one of our sponsors here at the NPFL from Franklin, Ohio. Put your hands together for the birthday boy, Dan Blackert. All right, Danny, 28.10 the first 2 days. You got 5 in the bag today. Pop it on the scale for me, my man. A good day 3 right here, going to work. 15 pounds, 13 ounces for a 3-day total of 44.07. Going to put you right there in 8th place. He's got a big bite challenge, big bass he wants to show you folks out of Wright Patman Lake. Event number 2 brought to you by Progressive. Show it off to him, Danny. All right, hold on just a second. Hold on. All right, put it on the scale for me. Big bite challenge, big bass right here weighs 5 pounds, 2 ounces. 5 pounds, 2 ounces. All right. Little bit delay right here real quick. Hey, folks, Genoa High School raising money for their trip to Dardanelle. Make sure you get some sandwiches from them. When you get done there, you head over to Founders Brew. All day IPA. Go get your autograph from Ross Rhodes. He's right over there having a cocktail. We got a dog. I know who this is. It's boat number 39. It's Dynamic Health and Fitness Pro from Batesburg, South Carolina, Matt Mollahan. 26.02 first 2 days. 5 in the bag today. Hold on a second. Take that out for me. There we go. Let me tear this real quick. Hold on. Come on. All right, Matt. Put it on there now. Make it official. You don't need any help, brother. Showdown Saturday weight of 11.06 for a 3-day total of 37.08. 37.08 in 25th place. Thanks, Matt. Next to the scales. Boat number 12. True Chemical Solutions Pro from Midland, Texas. Put your hands together for Dustin Perry. 5 fish limit for Dustin. 30.04 on the first 2 days. He's got the kids in there. Wave to the camera right there. Wave to the camera right there. There you go. Good job, guys. All right, Dustin. 5 in the bag going to work. Saturday's a working day when you fish. Put it on the scales for me. 30.04. First 2 days. Day 3. 16 pounds, 1 ounce. 3-day total of 46.05. Going to put you in 3rd place currently. All right, do me a favor. Let's see some of these fish real quick. Put your hands together, folks, right here for Dustin Perry, bringing it to the scales in 3rd place with 46.05.
I need to thank my family. Good Lord, He's definitely with me this week. Epic Baits, True Chemical Solutions, Final Grade Construction, Black Rock Contractors. Good week, grind, and ready for Florida.
We had great weather here. We're going to have some great weather down in Florida. We'll see you down there, Dustin. Next to the scales, boat number 71, Ag Explore Pro from Benton, Missouri. Put your hands together for Stu Arthur. Stu, hand out all that autism awareness stuff to those folks. There you go. Beautifully wrapped truck and boat. Stu, a big advocate for autism. He had 27.02 for the first 2 days. Stu said, I'm going to work on day 3. He's got 5 in the bag. Put it on the scale for me, my man. Day 3 weight of 12 pounds even, a 3-day total of 39.02. It's going to put you right there in 24th place. You want to sew some of them fish off? Here comes some Wright Patman bass, folks. I want to hear you get loud for Stu Arthur. 39.02 for event number 2 of the NPFL. Brought to you by Progressive. All right, Stu, you can take this microphone, near and dear to your heart, autism. Talk about it briefly.
All right, everyone, April is Autism Awareness Month. Autism affects tons of people in this world, And I'd like anyone wanting a face mask that still wears them. I have some autism awareness face masks that people are allowed to have and wear proud. And you know, it's been a good week here. I had a real struggle in practice, and the good Lord blessed me with what I got. Day one, I stumbled, or I might be somewhere, somebody in this tournament. But we're going down to Harris Chain, and the rest of the way, I should be okay. This was my one. Never been here. Beautiful lake. Awesome crowd. What a beautiful turnout. I'd like you guys to applaud yourselves because this is our best turnout in all the days. But you guys make sure you follow the NPFL throughout the year. They do a great job. We're the up and coming. We're the league. And just remember that, the league.
Thank you, Stu. We appreciate it. We'll see you in Florida. Next to the scales. What's that? You got your red lights on. Boat number 101. 101 to the scales. NPFL Pro. Michael Brewer. 29-11. You got 4 today? Man, don't disappoint me. I had a bet that you would have 5 today, bro. I had it on 15 different 15? All right, here we go. We're going to go 4. 29-11, first 2 days. 7-13, 3-day total of 37-08. 37-08.
I just want to thank my family and friends, everybody listening to all my whining for losing all these fish all week. So, and y'all for putting on this. Man, this thing's turning out good. I love it. It's a good lake.
We introduced the world to Wright Patman and you folks right here, and they're loving it. Big things coming to Texarkana. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 35. Where we name on from Dallas, Georgia. Put your hands together for Will Fletcher. Will, he was kicking and scratching going home from Eufaula. He said, Al, I've never fished Eufaula like that. He said, I'm coming to Wright Patman. I'm going to show these folks what Will Fletcher's all about. He had 34 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. He's got 5 good ones, folks. I need 13:05 to take the lead. 13:05 to take the lead. Your new leader, 19 pounds, 4 ounces for 53:04, taking the lead here at event number 2 at Wright Patman Lake. Let's see some of those fish. Will Fletcher making good on his promise, coming from Alabama to Texas to take the lead here. The Wright Patman event brought to you by Progressive. 53:04 right there, folks. 19:04 on Showdown Saturday. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get these fish over here. TH Marine. Stay right there for me, Will. I'm going to talk to you real quick because guess what? You're sitting right there in the hot seat. What worked today?
You know, so this place is awesome. Texarkana is awesome. All the glory to God. But so back to fishing, right? So I got here. We practiced. Had a so-so practice. Wasn't just super excited. Had 0 fish at 11 o'clock the first day. And I went scrambling, and I found a shad spawn in the middle of the day and had 17 pounds, and it's been working every day since. Had a quick start this morning, and just very blessed. Thank all my sponsors. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
Take a seat right there. I got a comfy seat for you. How about this, my man? We'll even give you some of that water. You know what? We'll get you a cold water. You don't want that warm stuff. First man is sitting in the hot seat today, Wright Patman event, Will Fletcher. We love it. 19:04 on day 3. Next to the scales. Boat number 33, Henry Rods Pro from Morgantown, West Virginia. Put your hands together for Tim Reams. Way to go, brother. That's all right.
It'd be fun for me.
I don't care. All right. Here we go, Timmy Reams, 32:06 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Pop it on the scale, my man. Every drop counts. How about a weight of 18 pounds, 3 ounces, a 3-day total of 50.09, just short, but let's see some of them fish. He's in second place at 50.09. Will Fletcher, a sigh of relief. That's a comfy chair, isn't it? Not bad, not bad. Michelle picked that out. She said, we're not going cheap. Tim, real quick. Good 3 days down here. How'd you like the lake?
Oh, dude, it's beautiful. Look at this crowd. This is awesome, guys. I appreciate everybody coming. Texarkana is awesome. The lake, Wright Patman, beautiful lake. Take care of it, and I can't wait to come back.
All right, thank you, my man. Hey, guys, this is a new record for a third-day crowd for us, so put your hands together. We appreciate y'all coming out and supporting these anglers. Next to the scales, boat number 43, Manning Electric Pro from Spring Hill, Kansas. Put your hands together for Dale Manning. We wish Will was here right now, but we'll wave to him and say something hi to him up on stage there, Dale. Dale had 30-10 on the first 2 days. He's got one today. It was a tough day for Dale out there, ready to get back to Kansas and then head down to Florida. All right, here we go. We'll give you a weight of 1 pound, 11 ounces, a 3-day total of 32.05. Thank you, sponsor.
Wright Patman is a tough place to fish, but Snack Daddy tubes, I was able to skip them way back under everything. Caught all but 2 of my fish on the tube. Elite Angler Apex rain suit, only needed it for the weigh-in yesterday, but man, that thing is great. And on to Florida.
Go see Will, my man. Appreciate it, Dale. All right, here we go. Next to the scales, boat number 41, NPFL Pro, wearing that snazzy red, white, and blue shirt. Hopefully he didn't break a branch and dive head first in the lake today. Rob Turkla. Mr. Will Fletcher, how's that trophy look?
Man, it looks really good. It'd be real nice on my mantle.
You have to build a house to put that thing in there, wouldn't you?
I have to get the truck that pulls this trailer to bring it to Georgia.
There you go, my man. All right, Rob Turkla, 31-14 on first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. Put it on the scale for me. I'm looking 21.07 to take the lead. 21.07 to take the lead. Not quite there, but 16 pounds, 6 ounces, 48.04 is going to put you in third place. He's got a big Wright Patman bass, folks, right there. Check it out. Hold on. All right, 6:15. It's a big bite challenge, big bass. Put it on the scale. Do we have a new leader? 6 pounds, 7 ounces, still a good fish. Put it right there, my man. All right, do me quick. Hold on, just stay right there. All right, Rob, real quick. You took a header into the lake yesterday, broke a branch. Today you didn't get into the water there. What do you think about Wright Patman?
I absolutely love this place. I hope we come back. It is it's my flipping haven. I flipped my butt off.
You do a lot of YouTube videos. You got a lot of subscribers there. The video, when you're going to have that out for everybody to check out what you did this week?
Within the next couple days.
Next couple days, folks. Check him out. Rob Turkla. Good job, my man. Next to the scales, boat number 26, Citywide Facility Solutions Pro from Lewisburg, Kansas. Put your hands together for Greg Mansfield, the Sickness Outdoors. Got the entire crew in the boat with him. Always great to see the families here. 33.06 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Wave to the camera, kids. Wave to the camera right there. All right, Greg, put him up on the scale. 33.06. Hold on just a second. Take that for me real quick. Bear with me just a moment. Now put it on the scale. You don't need any help. I know you would. All right, here we go. 11 pounds, 12 ounces, a 3-day total of 45.02. Going to put you in 9th place. You want to show some fish? No. Here, you want to say anything?
Yeah. Hey,
didn't quite go my way this week, but there's a whole bunch of people I got to thank. First, my family for traveling with me. Also, all my friends and family and support that we have out there. Look at this crowd. This is awesome, Al. We're starting to get going. If y'all check out our YouTube channel, Sickness Outdoors, we've got a ton of fights going on with brush out there. It's going to be some great footage. Can't wait to get that out there. But everybody that makes this possible, for all the support this week, but Citywide, Amphibia, Dakota, Swagger, Tungsten, and just everybody that helps us put this production on. It's a big deal. Thank you all, and we'll see you at the Harris Chain ready to get after it.
Everybody subscribe to the Sickness Outdoors. Great videos by Greg Mansfield and Joe Willard. 23, boat number 23 from Clinton, Tennessee. Put your hands together for Taylor Watkins. All right, Taylor. 32-13 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag, Will. He needs 20.08 to get you out of that comfy seat. Can you read his face? What can you tell right there?
Might be all right.
Will says he's all right. Taylor, put it up on the scale for me. Taylor Watkins, 18 pounds, 13 ounces, 51.10. Going to put him in second place. Let's see some fish. Will just wiped his brow right there. All right, here we go. Show off them fish. Put your hands together, folks. Hey, you guys come up on stage here. Put those in there. You guys grab the bag here. Let's get it. Right now, maybe 6:15. You want to wait? You want to wait? Hold on just a second. Hold on. He's got a big bass. Wait just a second. All right, go ahead. 6:15, Stu Martell's leading it. This one is 5:10, 5:10. Go ahead and put that in there. Come up with it. All right, Taylor, real quick. Crowd, the fishery, the town, tell them about it.
Hey, it's awesome. This is a really good lake. Texas is always awesome. And I really want to thank Deer Deck. They came on board. We fished the first tournament, all 100% me on my way home. They called and said, hey, we want to do something. We see what you guys are doing. And I look forward to the rest of the year, man. It was awesome. My wife back home, my mom come to see me. She drove all the way from Alabama. And, yeah, I'm excited. So,
thanks for coming, Mom. Yeah. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 9, NPFL Pro. And a hammer in event number 1, and a hammer in event number 2, Mark Schilling. Mark had 34.03 on the first 2 days. Shane Smith, pay attention. 19.01 is what he needs, 19.02 to take the lead. He's got 5 in the bag. You going yes or no? Go ahead, put it on the scale. We're looking for 19.02 to take the lead. What you doing to me? Hold on. Make him stop, make him stop. All right, here we go. 19 pounds, 14 ounces, your new leader. All right, Mark Schilling, let's see some of those Wright Patman bass. All right, Will, we'll see you down in Florida, brother. 1914 on Showdown Saturday, 54.01. Mark Schilling getting it done. All right, put him in here, my man. I'm going to ask you one question. You'll sit down. Here you go, guys. Come on up here. I need a cold water. Yep. All right, Mark, real quick, and we'll sit you down there in that chair. Man, consistent, heavy bags from you following to Wright Patman. What's the secret?
Man, just being consistent. Just being consistent, never give up. My cameraman yesterday, he made 2 comments to me, and I'll never forget them. First one was, man, you get hung up in more than anyone I know. And at the end of the day, he said, man, you fish harder than anyone I've ever witnessed on a camera. So, man, I don't stop. I'm 24/7. I'm just on the grind.
Mach 5.
Mach 5. But I just want to give a shout out I've never heard of Wright Patman. I live 3 hours from here in Texas. This lake is phenomenal. If y'all don't fish here, you don't know what you're missing because there's huge fish in this lake. Easily had the fish on to be in contention for the win. It's just hard to get them in. It's combat fishing.
All right, Mark.
Can I give a shout out real quick? First, I want to thank the good Lord above. We are so blessed to have this opportunity to be out here just to fish, chase my dream. It's amazing. I want to thank my team back at home, SCI Roofing, all my team working together, pulling together to support me so that I can be out here. I want to give a shout out to Trinette, who supports me on the road. And I want to thank my sponsors, Upriver, Mercury, Sarton Marine, and we'll go with that.
We're going to get a few more later when you sit down in that chair. I got a cold water for him. Your new leader right there, folks, Mark Schillen, 54.01. Take a breather, brother. Right there sitting next to that trophy. That looks familiar from 6 weeks ago. Next to the scales, boat number 92. Central Mini Stop Pro from Olanta, South Carolina. Put your hands together for Bryce Matthews. Bryce had 32.08 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. All right, Bryce, put him up on the scale for me. 5 in the bag, 32.08. Showdown Saturday weight of come on, lock in. 13 pounds, 11 ounces, a 3-day total of 46.03. There you go. Put your hands together, folks. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 1, NPFL Pro from Satsuma, Alabama. Put your hands together for Hunter, Denmark. Hunter had 32.02 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. About 40. You got a while to sit up there. All right, here we go. Hunter, Denmark, 5 in the bag today. Showdown Saturday, 32.02 plus. Plus 16 pounds, 14 ounces, a 3-day total, 49 pounds, going to put you in 5th place. Put your hands together, folks, right there. Hunter, Denmark, 49 even, 5th place currently. All right, Hunter, real quick. Thank a couple sponsors out there who made this possible for you.
I really don't have any sponsors that I want to thank, but Texarkana, man, this is amazing. That lake is phenomenal. I have greatly enjoyed it, and if you do not fish it, you're missing out.
Appreciate it, Hunter. All right, folks, next to the scales, boat number 86, NPFL Pro from Warren, Ohio. Put your hands together for Joe Discerny. Joe had 31.05 on the first 2 days. He's got 4 today. Right now, my man at 54.01, Mark Schillen. How does $50,000 sound?
It sounds good.
Pay a few bills?
It would pay you a lot of bills.
There you go. All right, Joe. You ready to go? There's the boom. Joe, you needed the twin. You needed that twin. You need the whole family. All right, even better. All right, he's got 4 in the bag. Let me help you out here. Roll it up and put it on the scale for me. There you go. 31.05 first 2 days. Third day, 12.07. 3-day total, 43.12. 43.12 is going to put you right there in 19th place. Real quick. Yeah, go ahead and open it up. He's got a big fish for a possible tiebreaker, so hold on just a second. Go ahead and put it on the scale for me. 409, 409. All right, here you go, bud. Put that back in. Open that up for me. I'll help you out. Real quick, come on up here, my man. There you go, Caden. All right, real quick, Joe, what worked for you today?
Oh man, today was fun at the beginning. I caught that big one at like 9:30. I was like, here we go. I had a 20-pound bag yesterday. I caught them all flipping, so I thought, oh, it's gonna be on. And then I don't know. You guys had some wicked weather down here last night. I thought our house was gonna blow over, literally. And but it muddied the water up for me, and I unfortunately just didn't even get the fifth bite. Really, I don't know. It was tough for some reason, but this place is freaking awesome. Honestly, I mean, I think everybody said it. Nobody's ever heard of this place outside of you guys. You guys have an amazing fishery here. There's some really big fish, and I probably try to get back here once or twice in my life here. But I want to give a shout out to my family back at home, my wife Catherine, my son Luke, everybody watching. We're from Ohio, so it's a long drive down here. And my sponsors that took care of us this week, Fisherman Central. You can check them out on fishermancentral.com. They got an amazing selection of baits. Make sure you go there to get your stuff. And then also my batteries. I can't do it without my M-Tex. And the people that make my jerseys are New Threads. It's a pretty cool little company up in Ohio as well, but they do all the custom jerseys, so if you ever need something custom, hit them up.
JDF is sharp dressed. It was like the Wizard of Oz last night. I thought we were going to have that house fly away. Thanks, Joe. All right, next to the scales, boat number 90. Horizon Trike and Marine Pro from Judsonia, Arkansas. Put your hands together for Hunter Bogman. Hunter had 3102 on day one. Well, let's see. Let's see what he did today. It says 5 in the bag. Coming hungry on Showdown Saturday. Hey, Hunter. Mark is really getting comfortable there, man. He's going to stay comfortable. All right, here we go. No excuses, folks, right here. Hunter getting it done at Eufaula, getting it done here at Wright Patman. All right, Hunter, right here next to me. You know the spot. Up on stage, getting it done. The Arkansas boy. How about a weight on day 3 of 1105, 1105, 4207 for 24th place right now. I know you want to win every tournament. Everybody does. You struggled on day 1, had a great tournament coming out of Eufaula. What worked for you this week and what kind of pickled you or didn't make happen for you?
On day 1, I was flipping. I had 14, I thought I was a little better than I was. Day 2, yesterday, I swam a jig all day. Had the opportunity to have 18 or 19. Today, they wouldn't eat the swim jig for me, and I had to flip. I had to slow down, new water, and just, I never found them. At 3:15, I had 2 fish for 3 pounds. So, with 45 minutes left, I caught 3, salvaged a few points. I'm close to home, so I am fixed to hit the road, be home 3 hours. But I want to thank my sponsors. I'm not going to name all of them because I might forget one, but thank all y'all. Without y'all, it's not possible, and God is good, y'all. I'm coming, Andrea.
When's the baby due?
During Harris Chain, June 5th.
June 5th. Hunter and his beautiful wife, Andrea, will have their first child, so congratulations. Hopefully it comes before or after. All right, my man, head right over there. Hunter Bogman, all you youngsters out there, no excuses. You can do it. Boat number 82. NPFL Pro, the Purple People Eater, James Biggs. MBC Associates. Look at that rig, boys and girls. It doesn't get much better than that. James, 3109. First 2 days. 5 in the bag today. He needs 2209 to take the lead. James Biggs, how about a weight of 12 pounds, 10 ounces, 3-day total, 4403. It's going to put you right there in 18th place. Okay, we'll do this. Grab this real quick. Who'd you like to thank?
Well, first off, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's the whole reason we're all here. NBC is my title sponsor. They do great work. So they're in a construction business, especially commercial. And I don't want to sit here and bore you and talk about all the ones that got away this week. I do want to mention the one that didn't get away. About this time next week, I'll be getting married to Bethany Barlow over there. I know how much she likes that.
Where's Bethany at? Wave your hands. All right, congratulations.
So that's the one that didn't get away.
That's the one that really matters, James. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. Next to the scales. Boat number 100. Central Kentucky Sonar Pro from Nicholasville, Kentucky. Put your hands together for Sean Murphy. Sean had 34.08. The boom. 34.08 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Just showed you one of those beautiful Wright Patman bass. He needs 19.10 to take the lead. 19.10 to take the lead. 20 pounds, 14 ounces, your new leader, 55.06. All right, Sean, let's see some of those fish right there. You are next in that hot seat, 55.06. Clearing mark by 2 pounds. Folks, I want to put your hands together here. He's going to show you 3 of those toads from Wright Patman. Sean Murphy getting it done on Showdown Saturday. All right, my man, real quick. Before I put you in that seat, I'll talk to you some. Yeah. He's got a big bass he wants to weigh. Hold on just a second. Big bass he wants to weigh. I think that one you got right. All right, here we go. 6.15 to take the lead. Not quite. 6 flat. 6 pounds flat. Good fish right there. Stand right there for me. Let me ask you one question, and then we're going to get you in that hot seat. Get you a glass of water. Check that out right there. Someone had some fun today.
Yeah, man, I had a real good time. It was a grind this morning. Took me till about lunchtime to catch just a decent little limit, and then I went and changed up some things and landed on a little sweet spot and caught like that 6, a 5, and a 3 back-to-back. But all that being said, I need to thank a couple people. Central Kentucky Sonar, they're my main sponsor this year. This guy is phenomenal on electronics. He's in Kentucky. You can call him. Anything you need electronics, he can take care of. Lowrance, Mercury, PowerPo. I don't know if you saw my rig. It's a Vexus. First time I've ever had a Vexus. Probably the best riding boat I've ever been in. You can get those at Days Boat Sales. And also I want to say a special thanks to my wife, my daughter Ava, and my son Gavin. They're watching. And I know my grandmother Sally. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
All right, Sean, take a seat right there in the hot seat. You are our new leader at 55.06. Next to the scales. Big Daddy's coming up here. Hatfield Construction Pro from Spring City, Tennessee. Put your hands together for Brian Hatfield. All right, Big Daddy, 34.05 on day 1 and 2 total. He's got 5 in the bag. Let's see what he can bring to the scales. 34.05 on the first 2 days total. 5 in the bag here. You ready to go? Pop it up. Wrap it up, pop it up there. Got his fan club all over the group at the RV park. 19 pounds, 10 ounces. Going to give you a total of 53.15. Third place right now. Brian Hatfield got it done down in Eufaula, and he's getting it done here at Wright Patman. Event number 2 of the NPFL, brought to you by Progressive. Get loud, folks. That almost knocked you out quick.
I know, man.
All right, Big Daddy. All right, he's got a big bass. Put the smaller one in there first. I mean, they're both big, but I just need the smaller one. Hold up before you put it on there. Hold on. All right, put it on the scale. 6.15 is the Big Bite Challenge Big Bass. This one goes 5 even. 5 even. Go ahead, grab that. All right, come on up here. Grab these fish for me, guys. Big Daddy, real quick. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, them two. I got a special little niece that's watching, Millie Moore. I got them 2 big ones for her.
Millie Moore, you got 2 big ones right there from Big Daddy.
Today is my birthday, and I pulled in one pocket this morning and caught every single fish I had. Every bush had a fish on it.
That's the way you want to do it.
Well, yeah.
That's a birthday day, right?
Birthday day.
All right, Big Daddy, happy birthday. Happy birthday, everybody. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Boat number 2. Krieger Ford Pro from Westerville, Ohio. Put your hands together for David Hoheisel. All right, David has got 3 in the bag. You getting a lot of texts right now?
Yeah, I'm getting some texts that get off your phone, pay attention.
You got to look right in that camera because they see it. Go ahead and text him, call him, take a phone call. All right, David, put it on the scale for me. 3202 the first 2 days. Got 3 in the bag today. How about this? 502 for a 3-day total of 3704. Quickly, thank those sponsors, my man.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Krieger Ford, Gamma, Big Joshy Swim Baits, but I also want to thank my wife. She encourages me. She said, hey, you didn't do great today, but next month, go out and get them. So I want to thank her for the support. And then finally, it's Autism Month. And I want to give a big shout out to a buddy of mine, Rod. He has twin boys that have autism, and I'm just proud of the way he handles that, and he takes care of his kids. So we're going to donate $200 from the Columbus Fishing Expo to his choice in Rod's name.
Great job there, David. See you in Florida, brother. Next to the scales, boat number 95. Clayton Holmes Pro, your hometown kid from Texarkana, Texas. Put your hands together for Jake Chauncey. The kids are going wild for the giveaways, the baits, progressive bobber sunglasses, you name it. It's a free-for-all. Everybody on this side gets something. Everybody on this side gets nothing. Everybody switch places. All right. Hey, there you go. Here. Good job. All right, Jake, come on up here. 30.09 first 2 days. Put it on the scale. He's got 5 in the bag. Good day, 14.15 is going to give you a 3-day total. 45.08 is going to put you right there in 14th place. Come on up here, guys. Look, there's a lot of pressure that comes down. I've seen it from guys at Hometown Lakes. You put a lot of pressure on yourself and all that stuff. A great tournament to be proud of and all that stuff. You got a great family, great crowd out here that came out to support you. Great sponsors. What do you got to say?
First thing I got to say is I just want to thank the city for coming out supporting the NPFL. You know, whenever we came here, it was kind of an unknown. You know, the city really got behind it, made it a big deal, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for coming out and supporting us. Also, the guys that just straight up jacked them all week, they deserve to win because, you know, it's been tough, a lot of pressure, and, you know, 104, 105 boat field on this lake, that's a lot of pressure. And the lake held up. I knew it would, but those guys that jacked 20 pounds a day and was consistent, they deserved all of it.
Jake, we'll see you down in Florida. Beautiful family, man. Way to turn out here, man, in your hometown, brother. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 17, Horizon Trike and Marine Center Pro from Valiant, Oklahoma. Put your hands together for Eddie Carper. Eddie, you got a contingency with you, buddy. Get loud, Texarkana, get loud. What's up, big man? Did you catch some fish today? No? Eddie caught some fish today. Eddie caught 35.01 on days 1 and 2. Eddie has got 5 fish in the bag today. Hey, Eddie, I got a surprise for you, buddy. Oh, I can't tell you till you weigh in. I can't tell you. Eddie and Eddie, you need 20.06 to take the lead. 19 pounds, 13 ounces, 54.14, gonna put you right there in second place. What a day. Show off those two real quick, and then we'll weigh that big one, and then I'm gonna tell you what your surprise is because you're sitting in second. But this is better than any place, trophy, or check, brother. There you go, folks. Step right out there, Eddie. Put your hands together. Eddie Carper getting it done on Showdown Saturday. All right, 6:15. Hold on, Eddie. 6:15 is the big bass. 6:15 is the big bass. There's the big one. Show that one off to those folks. There you go. All right, put it on the scale for me, Eddie. TH Marine taking care of our fish. 6:15 is the leader. This one is at 5:07. 5:07. Hold that open for me. Real quick, Eddie, I got a surprise for you. Come up here, guys. Grab this bag. Somebody came to visit you. Step right out here for me. Who's that guy right there?
That's my dad.
That's your dad? He wanted to say and surprise you right there. Tell him how it worked for you today.
I'm glad he came. It means a lot to me, a lot more than I can probably say. But the day went well. Everything went as planned. I did lose one big fish. I didn't even see it. It just went sideways and went around the stop, and that was it. I don't think I ever even got a hook. Matter of fact, I know I didn't get a hook in it because the hook wasn't even stuck through the bait. But I guess it just clamped on the weight. But the Kistler rods performed great all week. I caught so many fish, my hands are raw from catching fish. I just couldn't get quite enough of the big bites that I was looking for. But, man, what a crowd and what a time we had here. I got to thank Rugged Products for sending all the sample products out. We'll try to get those out to people pretty soon. Woo Tungsten Weights and Gamakatsu hooks and Seaguar line, that's what worked for me this week. And God bless everybody, and we'll let the next guy come on up.
You take your dad out there, and you got the loudest fan club out here at the NPFL, my man. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 54, Buck and Bass Pro from Roseville, California. Put your hands together for Brian Smith. Sean, it's hot out here. I got to get you some shade, man. I know, man. You need a Gatorade, or is the water good enough? You're good? All right. Sean Murphy in the hot seat right now. 55.06, wanting to take that trophy home, wanting to take that check home. All right, here we go. Brian Smith, 33.10. 33.10 first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Showdown Saturday weight of 13 pounds, 5 ounces, 3-day total, 46.15 is going to put you right there in 10th place. Real quick here, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. First time fishing here?
It's actually not. I came up here right after Eufaula, and we ran around for a couple days. I didn't do much because the lake was about 4 or 5 feet higher, and they were as far back into the brush as you can get. But this lake really showed out. I'm really impressed. When we were here pre-practicing, you know, I didn't expect much coming back here, but this lake's got them, and I'm definitely looking forward to coming back here.
All right, Brian, we'll see you down in Florida, my man. Safe travels. Next to the scales, boat number 84 from Liberty Hill, Texas. Put your hands together for the fully loaded hook set man, Donnie O'Neill. That Eddie Carper fan club left, man. It got quiet. There you go. Give the rest of the anglers 50% of Eddie Carper's screams, and we'll be good to go. All right, here we go. Donnie O'Neill, 34.03 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Is he going to show us a boom? Right there, Donnie O'Neill. Donnie has been raising those shoulders up like mad all week. Live streaming it, hook set after hook set. He was fully loaded. All right, Donnie, 3403. You got 5 in the bag. I need 2104 to take Sean Murphy's hot seat. Make sure you get all 5 in that bag, brother. Wrap them up and put them on that scale for me. 2104 to take the lead.
Okay, you can count it now.
No, get your hands off that scale. Good day. 19 pounds, 5 ounces, 5308. Gonna put you right there in 5th place. All right, Donnie, real quick. You showed those fish off. Take those. I'll tell you what, you're a natural when it comes to cameramen. You were up on those toes all week, just fully loading those hook sets. What do you think of Wright Patman?
Well, you know, I've never been to this lake. This is the first time, you know, other than pre-fish. And I'm telling you, Texarkana, you have got one heck of a pond out there. And all I got to say is, you know, keep after it. You're going to bring a lot of people coming to this lake now after we just showed it off this weekend.
Okay, real quick, Luke, David, and myself, we had a bet. You are just bundled up. Sweatshirt, you got your bibs on, jacket. It's cold out, but then you got your flip-flops on. I said it's just to keep you cool up there. What's the reason for that? It's cold out, but you got flip-flops on.
No, it wasn't cold. I was actually hot, and you know, if you'd have saw me, I stripped pretty quick.
Okay, there we go. We'll keep it G-rated. Donnie O'Neal right there, folks.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Boat number 99, NPFL Pro from Marion, Indiana. Put your hands together for Tim Wilson. He's stoic. He's sneaky stoic. 33-12 first 2 days. Tim went to work today. He's got 5 in the bag. Pop up on stage for me, Tim. Wrap those fish up and throw it on the scale. We're going to give you a showdown Saturday weight of 13 pounds, 10 ounces, 3-day total, 4706. Going to put you right there in 10th spot. Holy moly. Huh? 10th spot. I'm going to do this real quick. 10th spot right now. It's a good tournament for you. As we speak, we got a few more anglers to weigh in. How'd you like the lake and what worked for you?
I'll tell you what, if this lake was 40,000 acres, the 20,000 is perfect, but 40,000, this would be top 10 fisheries in the United States to me. This is my kind of fishing. I loved it. I want to say hi to all my family, too, watching, my friends and everything, and all the support I get from those people. There's no way I could do this without it. But you guys got an awesome place here. Take good care of it. And look at this crowd, man. This is awesome. Good for you guys.
Thank you, Timmy. We'll see you down in Florida. All right, boat number 104, Turquoise Rose Boutique Pro from Santa Maria, California. Put it together for Luis Fernandez. Yes. All right, Luis. Hammered him down in Eufaula. 32-14 first 2 days here. 4 in the bag today. Put it on the scale. All right. Saturday weight of 10 pounds, 8 ounces. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. Type that in for me. There we go. Going to give you a 3-day total. Come up here and get these fish for me, guys. 10:08, 43:06. Going to put you right there in about 27th place. You needed 5. What happened? Couldn't pull out of the bushes?
Yeah, man. I come this 3rd day, I went through all my fish, so I scrambled, and, man, I hung 4 good ones. I haven't hung a fish up all week, and pitching way back there, I hung 4 good ones up today, and there's nothing you could do when you hang them up. Just hope they hang on and try and go in and get them, and none of them held on. So I had an amazing day, or amazing tournament. People in Texarkana coming out and supporting us is awesome, and I can't wait to go to Florida and smash them.
He's got a short drive from L.A. Safe travels, brother. Boat number 93, NPFL Pro. He hammered him down there in Eufaula. Put your hands together for Chance Woodard. All right, Chance had 32-12 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. Got the family with him. Wave to the camera. Wave to the camera right there. There you go. All right, Chance. bring that limit. Wrap that bag up and put it on the scale for me. Let's get you a weight of, I'm looking for 22.11 to take the lead. Not quite there, 12.10, 12 pounds, 10 ounces, 45.06. Got to put you right there in 20th place. Come right over here for me. How'd you like the fishery? A little bit different than Eufaula.
Oh, man. This place, yeah, I needed them and I had them, but it was rough going for me all 3 days. And today I looked up at like 1 o'clock and I was sitting on 114 incher, so I can't complain. I mean, I'm lucky to have that 12 pounds, but I just want to take a minute and thank a couple friends back home, Kathy and Jimmy Ballard. After day one, I'd figured out, how I was going to fish, and I was looking for some certain baits. It was a Strike King coffee tube. I went everywhere around here, couldn't find them, and they drove halfway from my hometown to meet me just to get the baits where I could finish this deal. And I wish I would have, finished out a little stronger than I did, but at least we salvaged the day, and we'll be looking forward to Harris Chain.
All right, thanks, Chance. We'll see you down there. Safe travels. Next, to the scales. Really doesn't need an introduction. 6 Cents Lures Pro. Hometown boy from Texarkana, Texas. Arkansas, I should say. Put your hands together for Michael Yoder. You got one for me? You got something in there you going to show? Let's go. He's got 5 in the bag, 35-12, first 2 days. 20 pounds even right there. Your new leader at 55-12, Michael Yoder. Hey, turn around and shake his hand first.
Whose hand?
Right there in the hot seat, Sean Murphy. Michael Yoder taking the lead at 55-12, 5 in the bag today on Showdown Saturday. Here's a couple of those Wright Patman bass from the local hammer. Yoder using some Yoda tricks to get that limit. All right, Mike, real quick, I'm going to ask you one question. I'm going to put you in that hot seat, and we'll talk throughout the weigh-in. We are pressed on time. Good day today?
Yeah, man, I flat out caught them. I caught 30 to 40 fish today. Where I was at, you're supposed to catch a big one. I had a chance yesterday at a giant, missed it. Today I caught everything that bit.
Take your seat right there in the hot seat. You're our new leader. 55 pounds, 12 ounces. Michael Yoder, the local hammer. Here comes your bottled water and your ticket. Next to the scales, boat number 78, Airport Marine, pro from Fultondale, Alabama, Shane Cole. All right, here we go. Shane Cole, 35-11. First 2 days, he's got 5 in the bag. Shane, I'm looking for 20.02 to knock down Michael Yoder from that hot seat. He's saying get out, 20.02. Not quite there, but a good day. 14.05, 14 pounds, 5 ounces for a 3-day total of 50 flat. It's going to put you right there in 10th place. Shane Cole getting it done 50 flat. 3 days here at Wright Patman. Event number 2 brought to you by Progressive. Put your hands together, folks. All right, Shane. Good tournament for you.
Oh, it was an awesome tournament, man. And, man, Texarkana is my second home now. I love this place, man. Y'all have rolled out the carpet. Y'all treated us like royalty. It's just been awesome. I met so many new people out here. Y'all have been really great to all of us here this week. We really appreciate all y'all.
Thank you, Wright Patman, and thank you, Shane Cole. We will see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 50, Larry Mallory, Pole Buildings Pro from Lawton, Michigan. Put your hands together for Buck Mallory. Buck had 34-10 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag on day 3, showdown Saturday of the NPFL Wright Patman event, brought to you by Progressive. Day 3 weight of, I like how you do it, 15 pounds, 9 ounces, 3-day total of 50.03. Going to put you right there in 10th place. Turn to that. Put your hands together, folks. Buck Mallory, 50.03, 3 days. Wright Patman Lake. All right, Buck. Right now, as it sits, we have got you in 10th place. Couple of keys that work for you at Wright Patman.
But I'll tell you, I just fished the brush like everybody else did, but I think I did something just different. I was throwing a spinnerbait. And a lot of guys were doing that, but I was like creeping it. And the problem with that was I was getting bit right at the boat a lot. And I lost a 7 today. I lost a 5 today. I mean, they got it right at the boat. I screwed it up bad, but I still did okay. I'm pretty happy. This lake is awesome. The numbers in this lake are unbelievable. Every day of practice, I said they'll never hold up. We won't have enough peat or we won't have enough fish. And every day when I came back to the areas, there was more. It blew me away. Blew me away.
Great fishery, Buck Mallory. Good tournament for you. We'll see you down in Florida. Next to the scales, boat number 98, Keystone Bank Pro from LaGrange, Texas. Put your hands together for Cody Graney. Cody's got the family in tow. Cody had 35.05. Michael Yoder, he needs 20.08 to get you out of that comfy leather hot seat that's for sale. Next to that trophy, can you feel the vibes off that trophy? 32 pounds of beauty. Cody Graney, day 3, showdown Saturday, a weight of 20 pounds, 5 ounces, just short of the lead, but a great day here at Wright Patman Lake. Missed it by 2 100ths. Show off those fish in a sigh of relief by the local hammer, Michael Yoder. There you go, folks. Put your hands together. 55-10, second place for Cody Graney.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, Cody, you stand right there real quick. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. We'll get you out of here. 2 100ths. Still going to be a great turnout for you, but, man, what work today. Great bag on day 3.
Thank you. Yeah, I had thought that this place was going to take 50 pounds to win with all the pressure, so to catch 55 and not even be close when you still got the top 10 to weigh in, this fishery's got them, and it holds up to the pressure, and I was just blessed to catch them. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Keystone Bank, and there's half the kids in America don't have a father at home, a male role model. And there's a program called the Kids Outdoor Zone that'll take boys out to teach them how to hunt and fish. And you can check out more on that if you want to volunteer or support the Kids Outdoor Zone at kidsoutdoorzone.com.
All right, Cody, great job there. Second place right now, 55 pounds, 10 ounces. Next to the scales, boat number 79, NPFL Pro from Grove, Oklahoma. Put your hands together for Sheldon Collins. Rumor has it he made a move today on the lake. Okay. Sheldon, 35-12, 5 in the bag. Put it up on the scale. These 20 pounds to take the lead. 1 pound, 8 ounces. Your new leader right there, Sheldon Collins. Right there, bringing it to it, 57.04, taking the lead over Michael Yoder, 21.08, and there are some Wright Patman bass. Wow. Wow, taking the lead over the local hammer right there. Come grab these fish, guys. We got the hot seat waiting for you, Sheldon. Real quick, you guys stay right here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit later, but I heard somebody asked for your autograph last night. You gave it to them, and then they said what?
They thought I was Brandon Polinick.
Hey, that's not a bad person to be compared to.
No, I just wish I could fish as good as him.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're in the lead right now for $50,000. Take that hot seat. Michael Yoder, great job, my man.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank, man, so many friends, family, text, calls, checked on me. I ain't heard from in a long time. Wish me luck this week. Gregor Marine, I want to thank for my boat. Garmin, Jones Trolling Motor, my partners kept the shop going. I know it's real quick. I got to give a huge thanks. 6 Cents Baits. Sure. Caught 90% of my lures this week on a prawn and a stroker. I threw them all to the kids. I have no more left. Biggest thanks in the world is that pretty lady right there.
Is that your wife?
That's my wife. I got lucky, even if I didn't win. I won that.
Don't take it against me, but you outkicked your coverage, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just kidding, Bo. All right, we'll see you in Florida. Boat number 30, coming to the scales. Sudden Loss Solutions Pro from Ohio, Randy Kukeral. I bet you like this lake now. All right, here we go. Randy, 3206, first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag today. The boom! Right there, Randy K getting it done. All right, here we go, Randy. I seen 2 of them. What do the other 3 look like? He needs 24-15 to take the lead. 24-15. Hop him up there. Here we go, folks. 19 pounds, 12 ounces, 3-day total of 52.02. Going to put you right there in 9th place. He's got a big bass. Hold on just a second. Let me get this taired real quick. All right. There we go. Put it on the scale. 615's our leader. 510 right there. 510. You guys come up here and get these fish. Let me talk to Randy real quick. Another 3-day total over 50 pounds. Got it done. What worked?
Oh, man, I had to mix it up today. I had to, I'd start off early trying to get them on top, and usually I'd catch at least a 3 or 4 pounder every morning. I'd start the bag off. This morning I lucked out. My area got blown out by all that wind this morning, so I ended up switching it up. I tried going through with a spinnerbait real quick. It didn't work. Went and just threw a buzzbait and ended up lucking out with one of those 5-pounders, and then just started going to work from there, started flipping them up.
All right, Randy, we appreciate it. We'll see you down in Florida, my man. Safe travels. Thanks, yep, good work. Boat number 83 coming to the scales. Colossal Toyota Pro from Tigerton, Wisconsin. Put your hands together for Doug Chapin. Doug had a big jump yesterday. Let's see what he did on day 3 of Showdown Saturday, National Pro Fishing League here at Wright Patman Lake, brought to you by Progressive. 3505, 1 and 2. 5 in the bag. Put it up there, Doug. Hold on just a second. Take it out for me real quick. Now put it on there. All right, here we go. Good day for Doug. 15 pounds, 6 ounces, 3-day total of 50.11. Let's see some of those fish, my man. All right, so he's got a big bass he wants to weigh. We'll show off those fish first, and then we'll weigh that big bass. 615 is your leader on the Big Bite Challenge. There you go. Go to that camera right there on your right. Show it off. Put your hands together, folks. Good job, Doug. 50.11 for 3 days here at Wright Patman. 2 beauties right there. Real quick question for you. Saw you out on the camera yesterday and stuff like that. What was the key bait that worked for you this week?
I would say the majority of the time I was using a black and blue jig. That's what I did the most damage with. I got quite a few on a spinnerbait as well and regular flipping bait, just Texas rigged. So I want to take a second to thank everybody that supported me in chasing this dream, and my sponsors, especially Colossal Toyota. I wouldn't be here without them. FX Custom Rods, P-Line, 5x3, and all the rest of them. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Chasing his dream. We'll see you in Florida, buddy. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 32. We're getting close here, Sheldon. Citywide Facility Solutions. Pro. He had a camera in his boat. From Prior Lake, Minnesota, the Sickness Outdoors, Joe Willard. Top 11 coming up now. Top 11. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. All right, Joel, wrap those up. Throw it on the scale for me. 36.05 first 2 days. 5 in the bag today for a weight of 9 pounds, 10 ounces. 9 pounds, 10 ounces, 45.15. 45.15 is going to put you right there in 26th spot. Hopefully you cash a check. Another good showing, event number 2.
Yeah, I had a great week out there. You know, I caught a bunch of fish today. Actually, probably caught more fish today than I did the past 2 days. Just never got any quality bites. But this lake is awesome, man. I had a great time out there fishing that shallow, dirty water. You know, I'm from Minnesota, where we got all the clear glacial lakes up there, so this is a whole new world to me. But I had a blast, great lake, tons of fish in it. I just want to thank you guys all for coming out.
Sickness Outdoors, probably end of the Mansfield.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be dropping the video probably next week from all our fish catches. We're going to break down exactly how we caught them all out there, what baits we used, and kind of in areas where we caught them. So be sure to check it out.
Thank you, Joel. We'll see you down in Florida, brother. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 52. Heath Insurance and Financial Group, Pro. Had a camera in his boat from Augusta, Carolina. Put your hands together for Chris Heath. The top 10 coming in, folks. The top 10. Sheldon Collins, your leader, at 57.04. Chris had 36.10 first 2 days. He's got 3 in the bag today. A tough day for him. 6.14, 3-day total of 43.08. Going to put you right there in 37th position. Real quick, Chris. Everybody's insane. They get in the bushes. You can't get them out. I'm sure that happened to you today.
No, I really didn't. I called like 6 or 7 shorts, and the jig giveth and the jig taketh away. So I just didn't get the bites today, and that's how it goes sometimes. That's fishing.
Get fired up for Florida, my man. We'll see you down there. Safe travels. Next to the scales, boat number 62. The Bass Tank Pro from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Our inaugural champ, Mr. John Hookup Soak Up. He had about 17 UPS packages delivered to the hotel last night. He's like a mad scientist. 17, not 18. All right, Johnny. Johnny had 36.12 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. The boom! All right, John. Come on, put it in there. Get it up on the scale. Wrap it up. Get it on the scale. I'm looking for 20.09 to take the lead. He's got 5 fish. Not quite there. 15.13. No back-to-back for you this time. We'll do this real quick. 52.09 for the first 3 days of the tournament. 4 pounds behind Sheldon. First ever champ. Go down in history there. Another great showing here. Angler of the Year points that you'll accumulate, brought to you by Progressive. Break it down just real quick for us.
Well, first of all, because you took the mic from me last time, I got punished. I didn't thank my wife for anything. So
sorry, wifey.
All the sponsors this time, they got to step aside. I love my wife. She takes care of me. My little boy got to come up. You know, family's the most important thing to me. So I've waited a long time to be able to fish a professional trail, and the NPFL has given me that opportunity. And back to fishing, I wasn't on anything ever all day. So after practice, I just decided to fish what I'm comfortable with. And I knew the main lake was going to play a lot more. So I just went as shallow as possible and went to a bunch of creeks and just got in my comfort zone, shut the electronics off, and just flip. So I tried a few things a little bit, but I just mainly just flipped the shallowest, the farthest back. I took that express as far back as you can go and scratched out some good points.
Absolutely. Another great showing. You want to thank the wife one more time?
Oh, yeah. I want to thank Molly. Yep.
There you go, my man. We will see you down in Florida. Good times, my man. What's your name?
John.
John Soak Up 2. This is Hookup number 2. That's Little Hookup right there. We'll call him Lil Hookup. All right, my man, good job. Boat number 16, coming to the scales. Sheldon Collins still in the hot seat. NPFL Pro had a camera in his boat. This is the top 10 coming in. Put your hands together for Derek Blake. Derek had 37 pounds on the first 2 days. He's got 4 in the bag. He needs 20.05 to take the lead. That is 32 pounds of beauty right there. I'm sure you got a spot in Grove, Oklahoma for it.
Oh, I do. I don't even know if I could pick that thing up, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. You'll be on an adrenaline rush. The boom. All right, Derek. Put it in there. Jump it up. Wow, he's live good. Go ahead and wrap it up and put it on there. We'll get you that water there. Here we go. 4 fish. Derek Blake, 37 the first 2 days. 13.05. 3-day total. 50 pounds, 5 ounces. Going to put you in 15th place. Good job, my man. Real quick. Sheldon safe one more time. You have a good time down here at Wright Patman?
I did, yeah. Good time. Yeah, Sheldon safe. He was on a good hole today, and I skipped past it, and he caught 21 pounds today, so he did a good job over there. We did catch he caught a 5-something off a tree. I caught a 5-something later off the same tree. Another guy broke one off the same tree. So there's some fish on these trees out here.
I'd say that's the magic tree.
I believe so. I'm going back there tomorrow.
So after you saying that, are you telling me that Sheldon owes you something?
I'll take a beer and a steak or something. I ain't picky.
Right there, Founders Brew, man. All day IPA. They got one for you. Good job, my man. All right, next to the scales. Boat number 21. Chattanooga Fishing Fun Pro from Carrollton, Georgia. Robbie Frazier. All right, we're good. All right, Robbie Frazier, 37.09. He's got 5 in the bag. Robbie, I'm looking for 19.12 to take the lead. 19.12, he's shaking his head.
If I stand on it, I might have it.
All right, here we go. 12 pounds, 12 ounces, 50.05 for the tournament, 50.05 for the tournament. Good showing there, going to put you in 15th place. Let's talk about it real quick. What do you think of Wright Patman?
Man, this place has got them. It's an awesome fishery. I mean, it's chunk full of 3s and 4s and 5s. It's just got them. I just couldn't get them in the boat today. I had the bites, but I just couldn't get them in the boat. I lost a bunch of fish.
What were the 2 go-to baits for you this week that worked well?
Swim jig all week and spinnerbait and some flipping.
There we go. Robbie Frazier, we'll see you down in Florida, my man. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep. Next to the scales, boat number 60. Outpost Pro from Counts, Tennessee. We'll be down there for an event on Pickwick. Put your hands together for Brandon Perkins. There you go. 38.04 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. He needs 19.01 to take the lead. He laughed at me. 12 pounds, 12 ounces. 12 pounds, 12 ounces for a 3-day total of 51 pounds. Brandon, saw you out there on the live stream today, camera working and all that stuff. Just didn't work for you today or come together like you wanted it to.
No, it got tougher. This place has got them. I know I've heard a few people say that. I really thought after day 1 the weights would just go down and tank, and somehow this group of dudes caught them better every day where I kind of went down. I had 2 big bites today, lost both of those, but if the water had stayed up, the weights would have been even higher in my opinion. This would have been, I think the weights are already crazy, but it would have been insane high. Y'all got an awesome fishery here. My wife and kids are at home watching. Want to say hi to them. My mama has watched live. I don't know if I think she probably got fired from work for watching live the whole time, but got to say hi to her. All my friends and family, awesome support system. Thank y'all. I sat in the hot seat at Eufaula for a minute, and I didn't get to thank sponsors and friends and family, and I just want to thank you guys as well. But all my friends, family, sponsors, appreciate y'all, and look forward to getting to Florida.
All right, Brandon, we'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels. Say hi to the family for us. Next to the scales, boat number 48, Gaston Construction Pro from Sylacauga, Alabama. Put your hands together for David Gaston. Sheldon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left. 5 left. David Gaston, 39-11 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 fish in the bag. Wrap it up for me and throw it on this scale, David. He's looking for 17-10 to take the lead. Not quite there, but a good bag. Settle down, ladies. Keeping them fish healthy in that live well. Here we go. 14 pounds, 2 ounces, a 3-day total of 53.13 is going to put you right there in 8th place. Turn to your right and put in that camera right there. There you go, my man. Put your hands together, folks. All right, David, real quick. Yep, absolutely. We're professional, not unprofessional.
That's right.
All right, real quick, couple of go-to baits.
Really no go-to baits, just a swim jig all week. That's all I did. I mean, really didn't have nothing else, so I stuck with it and, caught 5 today. But at 12 o'clock, my battery went dead and my trolling motor, so I had to push pole the rest of the day, and I felt like a midget at a urinal with it. I mean, it was miserable. I mean, it was tough.
That's the way you do it right there.
I mean, it was bad. I'd have to pull into somewhere and just drift around and push. So, but, hats off to everybody who called. This is a great fishery. I had a great time this week. This is the best host city I've ever been to. There's plenty of places to eat. There's a giant crowd here. It's just amazing. This place, they love to fish, and it's awesome.
The hidden gem out here. We'll see you down in Florida. Good AOI points brought to you by Progressive. We'll see you down there, brother. Class act right there. Boat number 14 coming to the scales. Red River Ford Pro from Alexander, Arkansas. He was in 4th place going into day 3. Put your hands together for Josh Ray. Josh had 40-12 on the first 2 days. He's got 5 in the bag. He needs 16.09 to take the lead. 16.09 to take the lead. Showdown Saturday weight of 14 pounds, 6 ounces, 3-day total of 55.02. Going to put you there in 5th place. Good job, Josh. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to hand them that fish. Who'd you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Red River Ford, Get Outdoors, and Horizon Tracker Marine.
Looking forward to Harris Chain?
No.
How do you like Wright Patman?
It's a good fishery. The fish here are just so mean. They're hard to get in the boat, and they wrap you up in every bush there is out there. So
John Cox said he's coming back when these people go out there and tame those fish down.
I don't know about that.
All right, Josh, we'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels. Boat number 4 coming to the scales. FC Marine and Fisherman Central Pro from Warren, OH. Nick Provanazak. And then there were 1, 2, 3. You never know, Sheldon. You never know. But I will tell you this. Heck of a comeback on day 2 and 3 to get yourself into this position. You got to feel good about it. You're just there in Grove, so it's an easy jaunt to come back down here and fish.
Yeah, this place is absolutely awesome. It's full of biggins, and you're probably about to see some of them.
All right, Nick. You got a surprise? Let's go, brother. 41-14 on day 1 and 2 total. He's got 5 in the bag. He needs 15.07, folks, to take the lead. Put it on the scale. Wrap it up for me, Nick. 15.07 to take the lead. Look out there. 16 pounds, 6 ounces, your new leader with a total of, calculate it for me, computer. Come on, 16.06. 16.06. It's locked up right there. We're going to go with 57, 58 pounds. Let's see some of those fish. 58.04, your new leader right there, Nick Provanazak, Fisherman Central Pro. Turn to that camera right to the right. Put your hands together, folks. 58.04, Nick Provanazak. Event number 2 here at Wright Patman, brought to you by Progressive of the NPFL. All right, Nick, How about a handshake with Sheldon behind you? You're new in the hot seat. Good job, Sheldon. Nick, real quick, and then I'm going to put you in the hot seat so we can get these guys in. Heck of a day today. What was the one or two baits that worked?
You know, all week, and even in practice, I only had 2 or 3 baits that I caught fish on. One was a booyah pad crasher, and the other one was a young woolly bug. And I caught a couple on a buzz bait. But other than that, it was basically those 2 baits, the first 2 baits I mentioned. And all week, I just flipped and pitched my heart out.
Take a seat right there in the hot seat. We got 2 more anglers to crown our champion of event number 2 here at Wright Patman Lake, brought to you by Progressive. Next to the scales, boat number 72. Status Renovations Remodeling Pro from Jasper, Georgia. Put your hands together for Jesse Millsaps. Jesse had 42.01. Fat Cat, somebody drop it in on us. 42.01. Jesse Millsaps, 5 in the bag. You're looking for 16.04 to take the lead. Not quite there. 11.09. 3-day total of 53.10. 53.10. All right, Jesse. You left the door open here on day 3, but a heck of a tournament.
I did, yeah. I mean, the main lake muddied up on me, and it was I was catching all my fish on a swim jig out on the main lake around all the islands, and I had a great yesterday. It was one of those days I just couldn't do anything wrong. But I got a few people I need to thank. Berkeley and Abu Garcia, Elite Response, Dave's Lures and True Grit Tackle. They supplied me with all my swim jigs that I've used all week. I mean, great jig. Anybody going to look at them. So then my family for coming watching the weigh in, and everybody back home that roots for me, all the calls and texts that I've got. I mean, they're great.
Jesse, man, appreciate it. We'll see you down in Florida. Safe travels, my friend. All right, folks, here it goes. Day 1 leader, day 2 leader. Boat number 15, Abu Garcia Berkeley Pro from DeBerry, Florida. Put your hands together for Keith Carson. Nick, right here for me. Stand right there for me. Keith Carson had 47.04 on the first 2 days. Your leader right now, Nick Pravanazak at 58.04. Keith needs 11.01 to take the lead. Wrap it up, put it on the coat. Here you go, folks, get loud. 20 pounds, 6 ounces, your champion, 67 pounds, 10 ounces. Put your hands together for Keith Carson here at Wright Patman, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Let's see some of those fish. Keith Carson, wire to wire with 67.10. A lot of guys said it would take 68. Put your hands together, get loud. Now, 20-pound bag, 20-pound bag, 20-pound bag over. A lot of predictions were that 65 to 68. Hopefully you bet on yourself because you made it come through wire to wire day 1, 2, and 3. You got to feel good. Second champ of the NPFL, Wright Patman Lake, presented by Progressive. How you feeling?
Man, I'm like, this is unreal to win this. Practice was really good for me. I thought it could take like over 80 pounds to win. I had a lot of 30-pound days. I could have had in the mid-30s day 1. Every day I moved areas. I had to switch spots. Today I fished. Today everything was brand new. It was places I never even went to in practice. Nothing. Just showed up. I put that chatterbait in my hand. I noticed that the water had dropped a lot. I went to a bush that I had flipped a lot, and as soon as I noticed that it dropped, I just put that chatterbait in my hand and just went to work.
It takes a lot. I mean, you guys are up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You dump your boats in. You go out there and fish for 9 hours. Then you got to wait in line to weigh in. I mean, it's a 14, 15-hour day. but the relief and the tensions off the shoulders after bringing home the championship in event number 2 of the NPFL got to make you great. The family's probably super excited for you. We're headed down to Florida, your backyard. Who knows if you can go back-to-back. Just kind of tell us, the folks out there, a couple of baits and a couple of styles that you use in order to get those fish out of that brush.
Okay, so the main key to my success was flipping a 1 ounce weight. Throughout practice, I tried using a lighter weight, a quarter and a 3/8, and in the wind, it just wasn't working. I had a bow in my line, and then a fish would eat it, and it was taking off, swimming out, and I didn't even know until I reeled my slack up. So I started slinging that 1 ounce, and I was just hauling butt. I had the trolling motor on 70%. I couldn't even fish behind other guys because I'd run up on them so quick. So I had to just keep moving and go find fresh fish. Without a doubt, the 1 ounce was the key to winning 100%. And then when they dropped the water, I couldn't flip so much anymore. So then I picked up the chatterbait and just started throwing it around. And I just came from Lake Chickamauga where I fished, or Chickamauga, whatever. And I was sight fishing, and I had like 100 fish marked on bed. They dropped the water, and what happened was those females had laid their eggs, and then they sat out from the bed and they just stared at where they laid their eggs because they wanted to protect their babies. So I knew that this week, that when the water was dropping, that those females were sitting out just looking at where their beds were. So for anyone who saw me fishing, I'd flip up there, and then I'd do big hops. And I was just trying to hop it in their face. And every day I had actually hit between 5 and 8 fish. I would hit them in the side or in the face, and I could feel my line going around them. And then every now and then 1 or 2 of them would eat it.
That's some great detail. One of the things I saw on live stream there is after you caught a fish, you would always adjust or readjust your bait or tie a new bait on. And you were very particular about telling the fans out there how many rings to go down, how it had to be lined up on the hook. Great insight there. Tell all the kids out there how important it is in order to put that bait on that hook in order to get the right movement when you're trying to get those bedding fish.
Yeah, part of why I'm such a stickler for having my bait run perfect is because sight fishing is my strength. I love bed fishing, and I know that when that bait's not rigged perfectly, they just don't bite. And so now I rig everything perfectly. So, for those of you who are learning, pay a lot of attention to how you rig the bait, and then after you rig it, pitch it next to the boat and reel it. Every single time I rig a bait, whether it's flipping or anything, I put it in the water and I swim it next to the boat and I visualize how is that bait working and how do I want to present it to the fish.
All right, folks, we got a couple presentations here, and I want you to get loud. I know you want the hardware before the check, so I'm going to go get this. Actually, Brad Fuller, come up here. I want you to grab this beautiful trophy right here, hand it to Keith Carson. Keith, I want you to carry it out to your boat, raise it up for everybody, and I want to hear a loud, loud scream for your champ, event number 2, Wright Patman Lake, brought to you by Progressive, Keith Carson. Get loud, folks, one more time. 32 pounds of pleasure. Keith Carson with 67 pounds and 10 ounces. All right, Keith, lay that on the deck of your boat right there. Michelle said you get some money, too. All right? Stand right there for me, my man. Take that in your hand. Go out to your boat. Raise that up. Let's hear you, folks. $50,000 richer. Keith Carson, 67 pounds, 10 ounces. All right, your family's happy. We'll get you out of here. Listen, Texarkana, absolutely unbelievable. Great crowd here on Showdown Saturday. We appreciate everything. Natalie Haywood, Barbara, Jennifer Montoya, Bob Krugman, Ross, everything, game day, everything you guys did for us. Unbelievable host city. I will tell you this, I will promise you this, the NPFL will be back in the future and very soon. Everybody, good night, be safe, and God bless. Love you, Mom and Dad.